Yeah, yeah. Now the show is about to start. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, now the show is about to start. It's about to start. Oh yeah, ladies. Now the show is about to start. Yeah.
Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know.
VLenore,
VLenore.
yeah. Giving you celebrity gossip. What's going on in the news? She'll talk about beauty, interview your favorite celebs too.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know.
VLenore,
VLenore. What you say? Let's play. You work all week long, letting your hair down tonight can't be wrong. I got a game we can play. Close the doors cause you're gonna wanna stay. Hey. When I play, I win. You know deep within it's not a sin for you to give in. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Tell me what you wanna see. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Come on, boy, and play with me. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Tell me what you wanna see. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Come on, boy, and play with me. I'ma give you what you need. Let me plant the seed. All I want is you, so call it greed. If you're hungry, I'm willing to feed. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Tell me what you wanna see. Let's play, let's play, let's play. Don't be afraid. This was the best game you've ever played. Put your emotions to the side. Don't overthink it, just enjoy the ride. When I play, I win. You know deep within it's not a sin for you to give in. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Tell me what you wanna see. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Come on, boy, and play with me. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Tell me what you wanna see. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Come on, boy, and play with me.
Sunday. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope you can hear me. It looks like you should be able to hear me. Let's see who's up in his house on today. I hope you guys have been having a great weekend. It's not over yet. No, it's not. It's not over yet. Hey, Only Me 23. Hey, Diva Ray, D-Dub, Andrea, Golden Pearl. Let's see. Hey, let's talk about it all. Hey, Black but not bitter. Hey, real, make beauty forever. Happy sunrise. Hello, welcome. Hey, Cynthia A. Hi. Hey, Casino Lady. Hey, Lunar Brain Fire Heart. Yes. Hey, the Duchess. Hello. Coffee is brewing. How is everybody on today? We are all up in here on today. Yes. We deserve that applause because we made it. Okay, we made it to Sunday morning for another day. Okay, and then look what Only Me 23 did on the Lord's Day. Huh? Look what she did on the Lord's Day. She done gifted one membership. Yes. Thank you, Only Me 23. And Casino Lady is the newest member of Club B. Yes, casino lady. You better thank Only Me 23 and this doggone chat chow, okay? Because I thank her. Thank you, Only Me 23. All right, guys. Look, look. I know, and let me say this. I know that a lot of you follow myself, Native, and Legacy Moon, right? Most of the folks, I think, our audience follows all three, right? So I know that yesterday Legacy Moon went over the same call that we're going to go over today. We are also happy to be happy. Happy to be happy has been a member, damn it, not for 5 months, 10 months, 12, 13 months. You've been a member for 14 months of membership. So what now? Happy to be happy. Thank you so much for being a member and supporting this channel. You said PayPal won't let me send. Really? Let me see something. That's odd. It should allow them. Look, I just went into PayPal. There isn't a reason that I can see that it should not have worked. Make sure you are putting in paypal.me / VLenore. Do I have that in here? I know it's in the description of the video. Let me grab that. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Hold on. Let me put it in here just to make sure you got the right one, baby. Okay. There and there. This is the PayPal. Oh, no, that's not the PayPal, child. Child, that is not PayPal. Remove. Hold on. Let's try this again. PayPal. Copy. Paste. Boom. Okay. That is the PayPal. Yeah. I'll go ahead and pin it. So if that doesn't work, happy to be happy. I appreciate you anyway for trying. But I do have Venmo and CashApp, just so you know, and they're both VLenore, okay? Anywho, not today or tomorrow said, hello V in chat, the music is fire. Shout out to Native Tribe Urban Media. Yep, that's my jam. Let's play, okay? That you heard. And then, the truth is he wrote shit. He wrote both of my theme songs that you heard, the little pre theme song and the actual theme song to the show. And then we've got some other good music that we can pop up when we want to around here. All right. Anywho, so look, I know that Legacy Moon covered this call yesterday. I know that Native covered the same call today. I want you to know that I haven't listened to either one of them, okay? Everybody has their own method of doing things. Now, and let me be clear, I gave both of them a click and a view, but I didn't stay and I couldn't watch because I want to give you guys a real live reaction to the commentary. So I have not listened to them. So hopefully I'm going to give my perspective, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to hear the same shit you heard both places. You probably going to hear the same shit you heard from both of them because we ain't friends for no reason. Okay. I'm just saying, like, that's just how it go, right? We going to say some of the same shit. We might say it differently, but you're probably going to hear it again. Okay, so there's that. Just wanted to give you that. Also, I did not listen to the video. However, I spoke to Legacy Moon last night, so we had a little chat, and she was telling me about how Sonya made some comments about Corey Holcomb making an insulting comment about Nesto's speech or Nesto's voice, or I don't know what it was because I haven't heard it yet, okay? But she and I talked about it. So what I did last night is I went to find Corey Holcomb when he was talking about this situation, all right? I plan to play the audio from that segment of his show, okay? You're not going to be able to see him on the screen per se, but you will get to hear what he had to say. Does that make sense? Are we good with that? Are we good with that, my God, today? Huh? Child, Lexi the law nurse said, this is my motherfucking club and I will gift a member if I want to. Thank you, Lexi the law nurse. Love you. It looks like the traveling chick is the winner. Hi, the traveling chick. Welcome to Club B. Please thank our girl Lexi the Law Nerd and co-founder of Club B. Thank her in the chat for blessing, okay? Because I thank her. I thank her. I love you, Lexi. Thank you so much, my love. Let me go through here real quick. Did somebody say something to me? V. J. Jamin said, V, can we have a tiny bit of what happened yesterday? I'm loyal, just unable to join. Okay. So yesterday, the Eclectic Tarot, okay, aka Q, came over. She is a content creator as well here on YouTube. I think most of us know who Q is. She often, she's an astrologist for one, and she also gives readings at times, and she comes out here and she kind of talks to us about the other tools. This is how I like to look at it. And I said this yesterday, or I said it the other day, okay? I know people going to have a problem with it. I understand why you have a problem with it. I grew up in the Southern Baptist Church, child. I understand how this shit go, okay? All right? But I am a believer that God uses many things to send us messages, to direct us, to heal us, and to give us power. And this is my thought process. You all, and here's the other thing about the church. The church don't like psychics, but they got prophets. Huh? They don't like numerology, but they talk about numbers. Numbers all up and through the Bible. There's significance about numbers all up and through the Bible. Okay? They don't like astrology. But baby, the North Star is what led the three kings to Jesus. Okay? So you can believe what you want. I understand. They don't like rituals, but they have communion and baptism all the time. Do you really think that when you dunk in that tub of water, that pool of water, that water has some special power? No, it's symbolism. And I'm here for it. All I'm saying is I'm open to the many tools he has already presented us with that we lost along the way because there were these nasty white pilgrims that came over here and did everything they could to the natives here in America in particular. Okay. Many of the natives were black, by the way. I want you to understand they were black. As a matter of fact, as I mentioned the other day, we are the originators of all of the ethnicities. All of them. All of them. We are the originators, okay? So black folks were the first Asians. Black folks obviously were the first Africans. Black folks was the first, okay, in every part of the world. And they came over here, and these Native Americans, who were also many black as well, might as well been. Hell, honestly, if we break it down, ain't nobody been treated worse than the damn Native Americans. They were murdered. They were raped. They were stolen from. They are damn near extinct. Why? Because these motherfuckers came over here. Now, these the evil motherfuckers who gave you, I was about to say gave y'all, gave us Christianity. Now, I want y'all to make that make sense. Huh? And I have to question, why would these evil white folks come over here and give us Christianity? Make it make sense. It's the same Christianity they claim that leads them. The same Christianity that, the Republicans claim, they conservative, they all about religion. I can't tell. You see what I'm saying? You see the contradictions here? So, my grown ass just came to a different conclusion. I'm still a Christian. I just believe that there's some good in a lot of other things. And I also believe that they wanted to strip us of our powers, of our heritage, of our religion, of everything, our names, our families, our history, because that was to weaken us. But we were powerful before they snatched many of us up over and brought us over here, before they murdered those that were here. Don't get me started, y'all. I know it's Sunday and I know the Christians don't want to hear it, but I can't help it. I just had to say what I had to say. Okay? Thank you, real. And then they lie about who this God is, who Jesus is in the Bible. I can't trust shit these motherfuckers say, because they present everything as a lie. They picked and they chose which books to put in the Bible. Why is that? Huh? Why is that? Who was this council of priests, high priests, and spiritual leaders that came together and they decided there would be a Trinity? Somebody decided a lot of things that we have learned. I decide what I'm going to believe. And I, as I mentioned, I am a Christian. I will always be a Christian because I do believe that God sent Jesus here, okay, for us, to help save us and help teach us how to save our damn selves and how to treat others and how not to judge others and how to love God and honor God and worship God. But Jesus was a man. He was not God. He was of God. I believe he is the Son of God. I do. I also believe he ain't God. See, I got a son. He is of me, but he is not me. You see how that go? You see how that go? Don't get me started around here. Okay? Don't get me started around here. I know I'm scared some folks off. Hit the like button, because some folks about to leave, child, because I done said some things that be ruffling up the Christians' feathers. And it is what it is. But I have decided that based on my own relationship with the Lord, I'm open to what he sends me and the tools he has given me. Okay? It's a whole lot of contradictions going on around here. Okay? So anyway, that was not the question. I apologize, Jay Jammin, because you very specifically asked me what the hell happened yesterday. So I want you to know I invited Q, the Eclectic Tarot, to come over here and give us some insight on what that lady has said, okay, to me about Shirley Strawberry. Now, for the most part, she said that everything that lady said was true. Now, there were a couple things that she said she did not see. Okay. One was Nesto harming his own children. Nesto harming his own, like the daughter Miles. It's been believed that he slept with his daughter. I was very specific to ask about the daughter. And there's a chance that maybe I should have said his kids, because I think you have to be very specific in what you are trying to get answers for. But she said she did not see that in the cards. Um, what was the other thing? Let me look real quick. That was really it. Shit, that was about the only one I remember. Y'all remember anything else she said that she didn't believe had happened? Because everything else from I did ask her, was this lady, is she a good person? The person who was telling me this, I asked, is she a good person? Or was she lying? Is she, what was her motive? Okay, because oh, that's right. Thank you a whole lot of mocha. Okay, and yes. Let me go. Thank you. I knew it was one other thing. She said she did not believe, she did not see, I should say, in the cards that Shirley had slept with Steve. However, she said there was inappropriateness happening. There was propositions put forth. She did say that. But that Steve did not want to jeopardize what he had built. So it did not happen, but there was conversations. She also said there was some other inappropriateness going on around that office space, but she could not see where Shirley had slept with the people. So it was about sleeping with Steve, sleeping with the folks at the office, and she could not see that he had SA'd his daughter, because I was pretty specific about that, and I should have just said children, because I had one daughter in mind, but there are other kids he has, and people were concerned or curious. They were curious about the son Keon. They wondered, does he deal with Keon, and is it because he's gay? And I don't recall exactly. In all honesty, I don't recall a whole lot of mocha. Do you remember what she said? What do y'all remember what she said? Hey, Lady T, do y'all remember what she said about that? I don't know, or if there's anything else I missed. But anyway, so those things. But she did say, Jay Jammin, she did say that he did get with that transgender woman, and that was not his first time doing that. Okay, not with this particular transgender woman, but when Q said that she could tell, wait, a whole lot of mocha said she just said they don't have a relationship at all. Okay, all right, all right. So yeah, now somebody, said to me later, like they wondered, did he violate his son? Now that never crossed my mind before, but that, I mean, I don't know. So that was a question. We didn't pose it because I didn't, it came up later yesterday. But yeah, she said one of the reasons they probably do not have a relationship is because Keon does not like the life that his dad lives. Aha. Okay, yeah. And vice versa. Why you bullshitting? Okay. And vice versa. So that happened yesterday, y'all. Oh, and then yeah, I see when we were talking about whether or not Shirley and Steve had slept together, and that Q said there's definitely a lot of inappropriateness. There was proposals set forth, but they did not go through with it. But as a whole lot of mocha said, she tried for show. Okay, she damn sure tried for show. Okay. What you say, Lady T? No, Sonya gave it to him willingly. Life ain't over said. And the info about Dre in the woods. Well, what did we? Well, I think we was all talking, and we were like, a few of y'all were wondering what happened in the woods, right? I had never thought about it till yesterday, and somebody said, not just, well, was it early yesterday? I was talking to Lexi Moon. Lexi Moon, put you on Front Street, girl. Me and her was talking. She was like, I just wondered what happened in the woods with Dre. Why they talk about it the way they talk about it. And then Q was saying the same thing, and the people in the chat was like, yeah, I think something was going on. And she did say she thought it could have been a Black Brokeback Mountain situation. Thank you, Miss Principal. Baby, it was good yesterday. It was good. So y'all, if you get a chance, join Club V, $4.99. You can go back there, honey, and you can get all of the tea. You heard me? You can get all of the damn tea over there. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so that's what had happened on yesterday, Jay Jammin. Show did. Show did. Okay, hey, Jet Blackstreet. Okay, did I get some of the other big... Wait. Acme Listening Incorporated. She done effed around and gifted one membership. Oh my goodness grief. Oh my goodness grief. And W. Lee is the winner and the newest member of Club B. Thank Acme Listening Inc., honey. You better thank her. Thank you so much, Acme Listening. You know what? I'm saying her. I don't even know if it's a her, okay? But you better thank Acme Listening Incorporated, okay? Just ask Shar. Baby, she been over here rocking with your girl, honey, for a minute. Not for 5, 10, or 15 months. She been rocking with your girl for 19 months of membership. Would you say, just as Shar, I'm late because I know you was going to be. Oh, well, anywho, okay. At least you know me, girl. At least you know me. Would you say, boho bo? I'm going backwards in the damn chat, y'all. Thanksgiving is about the pilgrims and natives being friends. My ass, exactly. That's why we don't celebrate Thanksgiving under the terms of, American history and my family, honey. We get together to eat good. We give thanks to God for us being together and all the blessings he has bestowed upon us. Fuck them motherfucking pilgrims. I said it. Fuck them. I said fuck them. Okay. That's what I said. All right. All right. Are we together? Okay. Is everyone together? Hey, life ain't over. Hey, love to shop. Happy Sunday, V in chat. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, because it was my birthday. It sure was.
It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's a week and a day anniversary of me being 56 years old. Yeah. I'm 56. I'm 56. Okay. And happy and proud. Praise God. Hola Mocha. Thank you, V, for yesterday and Friday. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Child Friday, I had to put that in the damn. The Christians was gonna be mad. Y'all hit the like button, please. Please. You 38 ball, Miss Principal, you 38 ball, girl, I'm 56 ball. Okay, I am 56 ball a week and a day ago, child. Yes. Shout out to the balls. All balls. Okay? All the balls. Yes. You got balls, I got balls. Everybody got balls but Nesto. Okay, Nesto ain't got no fucking balls. Okay. All right. So anyway, we're gonna get into this damn content, baby. Think we ain't when we are? Oh, but we are. Okay, and you can't stop it. You cannot make it not end. Okay, and not happen. Oh shit! I closed it down. Hold on, y'all. I done closed up the doggone thing. Now how that happened, girl?
Girl, why you do that? You a mess. Okay, girl? I had to talk to myself sometimes, you know. Sometimes you got to do that. All right? Talk to my damn self. Me, myself, and I. We talks. Okay? We talks. Okay, so let's get over here. The first part of this, we are going to listen to the calls. Okay, I believe there is approximately it's got to be at least 2 calls in here, I would think, because this video is 40 minutes. So I'm not sure when the second one starts or whatever, but the video is 39 minutes, 33 seconds. And then there's about 15 minutes over there at the Corey Holcomb show, where we're going to go over there and fact check Sonya's ass. Okay? We're going to go over there and fact check Sonya's raggedy ass. Lady Dimples, hello, girl. You've been over here rocking with your girl for not 2, 4, or 5 months. You've been over here rocking with me for 6 months of membership. Yeah, girl. Yes, Lady Dimples. Hey, Lady Dimples said, my birthday was yesterday. It's Aries season. Girl, happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Smooches.
It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hey. Get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Yeah, it's that time of year. Yeah, let's make it clear. The devil tried to get rid of me, but baby, I'm still here. So let's make a move out to the floor. If you ain't come to party, make your way to the door. We came to get down all over town. Another year around the sun, how that sound? Now cut the cake and give me my crown. Oh yeah, it's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Light the candle and blow them out. We about to celebrate, so let the people scream and shout. Who you with? Are you with me? This funk is where it's supposed to be. Save your money, cause over here this good time is free. Ladies and gentlemen, calling every zodiac sign. Let's turn it up for the birthday folks out here looking fine. It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. So y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move.
Ooh, it's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. Thank you, Lady Dimples, for always supporting. Thank you, Lady Dimples, for always supporting this channel and me. And I hope you had a wonderful birthday yesterday. And I hope you are still celebrating. And I pray that God blesses you tenfold for all that you put out in the world, honey. I love you. And happy, happy birthday. Yes. Okay. Just as Shard and gifted the damn membership. And our girl, Love to Shop, is the newest member of Club V. Hey, Love to Shop. Honey, you better thank Just Ask Shar in this doggone chat. Hey, Just Ask Shar, thank you so much. I appreciate you, boo. I do. Did I miss anything else? I think I got it. Wait, Casino Lady says, sound like you mean that, B. Fuck 'em. I do. I do. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's get into this damn content, shall we? Sheesh. Wait a minute. Lady Dimples, you 54 ball? Girl, we all got balls, honey. We got a lot of balls around here. We got a lot of balls. Lot of balls. Everybody got a ball but Nesto. Okay. Everybody but Nesto. All right. So go ahead. Let's get into this call. And yeah, Sonya checks if Shirley filed for a divorce. All right. Let's go. Shout out to Shay from Phone Calls from Prison. Put some yellow
No,
hearts
they
in the
didn't
chat.
change it on the thing. It's still at 200,000. So, and then they didn't change the other cases either. They didn't update it. It's not updated on here because the cases that were dismissed
They still
are
may update.
they're still saying that they're active. Actually, they're not saying that they're.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess they just saying fuck it then. Wow.
I mean, the bigger issue is, I mean, we just got to go. We just got to get the big cases indicted. That's it. We just got to hurry up and indict so we can go to court, go to trial on this.
Yeah. I'm
We got to go to trial.
yeah. So okay, I got it.
The only way, filing motions, the court system is so screwed, You have to sit
Right.
and wait all this time to prove your innocence. Even, which is crazy, is it's a one-sided statement. They never gave you an interview, for a chance to speak your side of the accusations. And then you have to sit in jail and wait to tell your side of the story. Or to clear your name, let's say.
This is true.
It's
It's true.
crazy.
It's true.
And what's heartening is just to be innocent and to sit in jail.
Sad situation.
Yeah, on lives.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Sure is. Everything will be out.
Yeah, it's coming. So once I get them, I don't know if I get my transcript from the clerk. So I'm gonna see if they gonna.
Did you ask Hannah for the transcript?
I did. She said it's gonna take a minute. She said she can do that.
Okay.
She did. So that give me to the. I'm gonna say if I get it the first of next month, that'll give me 30 days to sit there and analyze that shit. Cause they gonna do before the end. They're gonna do. Cause it'll be the end of the year. So yeah.
Right, because we're already at November, and almost December is almost here.
Right. And it'll be exactly 12 months sitting on non-indictment case. And the other ones would be exactly 18 months.
Right, January will be a year.
Yeah. And but
on the 407 case.
yeah. So, but anyway, that's what I got going on. So that'll give you enough time to do whatever you're trying to do. So it's gonna work itself out. Yeah. It's gonna work itself out. Keep it rolling. Try to keep emotion going to the end. So yeah, it's a lot, but it's gonna come out. But yeah, I'm not worried about what they talking about out there. I ain't worried about none of that shit. They're just gonna be somebody said.
It's a bunch of bitter betties. You know what I'm saying? These people are so miserable within their lives, and it's just crazy how they just jump on the negative bandwagon. And we all know how police and prosecutors operate, and how they lie.
But if it was them now, boy.
You gotta go through it. For some reason, a person gotta go through it to kind of understand,
Right.
And that's what it is. The only people that really can understand is people that work in the court system, got people, hemmed up in the court system,
Yeah. No, this is true. This is true.
And you work in a law firm, you see it all the time. I saw it a lot. I had this one case where this guy was.
First of all, there are people who understand the system that have never been to prison or jail and who haven't been caught up, with the legal system. Some of them don't have immediate family members or anything like that, but it's possible, of course, that they know a little something about it. But most of us, actually, all of us should be trying to find out more about what that looks like for people. I've done a whole TED talk on it. Okay, you should check that out at when you're just sitting around thinking, God, how you want to use me? Okay, just turn on my TED talk and I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you exactly how he can use you and how helping somebody else transition back into society who may have had a past, um, you know, in criminal life, and who have maybe been incarcerated or just have made bad choices, and how their bad choices impact you. And so since they do, that's why we all should be invested in helping people make better choices. So we all can learn about the legal system, the justice system, and we should know about it. Okay, and if you read testing, testing. Can y'all hear me now? Okay. Something just happened with my microphone. I think y'all should be able to hear me. All right. So this idea that, if you don't have these things in your face, you don't know shit about it. That's ridiculous. But we're not about to walk down this road, Sonya, of you acting like you were an attorney or that you actually had criminal cases that you personally worked on. Honey, typing up a memo and sending out email correspondence on behalf of your boss, that's the secretary's job. Okay, and that's what you are, a secretary. You was a secretary over there at the law firm. You was damn near a secretary over at the strip club, baby. And you damn sure Nesto's secretary right now. What are we talking about? You don't know shit about the law, clearly, Miss It's Civil. Huh? It's civil. Is it really civil? Huh? Sonya, and then you wonder why we feel the way we do about you.
I can't believe he said that. Wait, what's going on? Look out, the trash is falling.
Yeah, why is the trash falling on you? Well, you draw unto yourself what you are. Trash. Okay, just crazy. Okay, so let's listen to how she had these clients and how she, was practicing law, okay, from under a desk. Let's listen.
Getting picked up, and he didn't know that his, friend had guns in the car and, all this crazy stuff, and they pulled him over. And the gun was actually under the passenger seat, and the guy, the driver blamed it on the passenger. Gave it to so the passenger caught the gun case. Wasn't his gun,
How was a gun, a GUN, in the passenger seat, and the passenger got charged with it even though it wasn't theirs? I'm trying to understand who was sitting they ass on a GUN that wasn't theirs. That's what we're saying? You mean to tell me that there was a GUN in the passenger seat? If you say that a passenger got charged with it, then it sounds like you're saying the passenger was in the passenger seat. So you mean to tell me the passenger is sitting on top of a GUN? That ain't his. First of all, who is sitting on GUNs? I'm curious. Miss R. Clark said, where is the passenger's fingerprint on the weapon? I don't know. They should have checked the ass print, apparently, because the GUN and the man or the girl, the passenger, were both in the passenger seat, it sounds like. Now, I don't think she thought that one all the way through. I caught that. I don't know if anybody else had caught that, but it don't make no damn sense to me. But okay, let's go.
And then he had to wait to go to court for everything to come out to get his freedom. But had to sit there. and go through it, all of the steps.
I got another question.
Mm-hmm.
So a witness statement, don't they got to have a witness statement? Is that just a warranted witness statement? That's not the extra statement, correct?
Oh, he's asking. Yeah, yes, it is. Okay, so I think what he's asking is, don't they have to have a witness statement? I know they have a warrant statement, but that's not actually a statement, correct? Nesto, in order for the prosecution and the police to move on a charge, they had to get a statement from the victim and possibly even the witness statements as well. They may get more information, they may get more witness statements, but I'm just, yes, Nesto, they were able to put together the warrant based upon the statement or statements of the victims of your crimes. Hey, a whole lot of mocha. Just like everyone who rides in a car should know whose name is on. These people are brilliant. Don't you understand? These people are brilliant people. They're so smart. Oh, God. Okay, let's listen, child.
Statements are statements. But they got to bring. So when she was in court talking about when what's her name was talking about the charges or whatever against her, or the assault against her. Remember, she was saying in court, the detective, she didn't know if the statement was recorded or not, which they're supposed to record all statements.
That's what I
All interviews are supposed to be recorded, and then there's supposed to be something signed at the end. So she's got to bring all of that to trial.
They've already turned those things over to the prosecution. Trust me, their ducks are in order. The question is, ugly duckling, what are you and your raggedy ass dusty man? What are y'all gonna bring to court? Okay, because clearly they had enough information to charge this mother sucker. Okay, clearly they did. But okay, let's listen, child.
That's what I
She's got to bring everything that everybody said, and they have to come to. That's why they're going to trial. They got to come to court and say it with their chest out that this is what it was. You know.
That's what I thought. That's what I was reading up on.
They got to come to court. The other two got to come to court, and they got to say it. You know. The thing of it is, I think the detectives twisted everything. Well, I know she twisted everything. I don't think they went in there saying it like it was a crime. I think the detective was her eager, trying to, get a promotion on her case, on her career.
Make this make sense, Sonya. It is possible that they came across some things that the detective, that is, came across some things, and based upon what they saw, they reached out to people associated with the things that they saw that were questionable about this man, about his business transactions, about who he was associating with, about what he had stolen and where that shit was. Like, there is a chance, no doubt about it. There is a chance that some people either A, were not going to go to the cops and report anything. That's quite possible, and that I'm sure that happened with at least one, okay? I'm sure that happened. But there may have also been some people who didn't know that they could file charges about certain things. That happens as well. Like, they didn't realize it was something worth mentioning, or they didn't see any real recourse for it. So while talking to the cops and the cops listening to their story, then there's a chance that they realize then. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change what the hell he did. Okay? It does not change what he did. Regardless of how they came across that information, whether it was that they found the victims or if the victims found the police, at the end of the day, it's all about what this mother sucker was doing at the end of the day.
Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Oh, at the end of the day, I welcome in the night. But it's okay, 'cause you are in my sight. I can feel the summer breeze and hear the birds flirt with the bees. I can understand everything they say because it is what it is, my friend. At the end of the day.
All right, at the end of the day, this nigga did everything they accused this nigga of doing. Period. Okay? Y'all know that's my phrase, right? At the end of the day. I said, Native, you know I say it all the time. He's like, I know. I know you say it all the time. Okay. I better be his muse. Okay? Okay. I better be his muse. Okay. I bet y'all ain't nobody's muse. No, I'm the muse. Okay? Okay. All right. All right. Anyway, it's not about me. Okay? It's not even about Native. All right? It's about this nasty nesto motherfucker over here. Okay, let's listen.
Try to flip it, and she probably
Do me a favor, y'all. Please hit the like button. Thank you.
put it behind their back and made it up. You know,
Exactly.
they probably walked out of there thinking they just made a statement, and she in there turning everything into a crime.
Exactly.
Everything that that didn't happen, and everything that's civil. If it's an issue, it's a civil issue. You know.
Okay.
I was thinking about that yesterday too. Like, that's crazy.
Okay.
Mom, she started thinking and turn that into it. I'm like, really? That's beyond a stretch. That's beyond a stretch.
I
Go
got
ahead.
it. I got it now. I'm good. Thank you so very much. Thank you so. I'm just yeah. I don't know how to feel right now. I didn't know how to feel when I woke up this morning. So
Really?
yeah, I'm just trying to.
I think you should feel caught. That's how I think you should feel. You know that feeling when you did something and you got caught. That's how you should feel. There ain't no other feeling for you unless you got some remorse. Outside of that, you got caught. And knowing you got remorse for getting caught, not for what the fuck you did to get caught from.
See, positive. I know this shit gonna be.
Oh, I didn't even check to see if she found anything.
Who? Oh.
Your divorce.
Oh. Well, check that.
Yeah.
Why are you so concerned, Sonya? You need to find out if Edith filed for divorce. That's the one you got to worry about. Shirley's divorce don't matter much to nobody, okay? Because she wasn't married to this nigga in the first place, all right? What she did for technical purposes, I guess to make a clean wash of the entire situation, because at the end of the day, this nigga is being charged with bigamy, okay? So it's a wrap for this raggedy fool. So he should definitely feel caught. And you should be worried about Edith. Okay.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think.
You don't think?
I don't think she will.
The information that what's it called, paramedic.
Hold on. She said she didn't think that Shirley will. Is it because you know that he's already married to somebody else? Or you think he is such a catch that she would want to hold on to this raggedy piece of shit nigga? Which make sense. Huh? They ain't even been talking in about 4-5 months by this time. Why in the hell would she stay married to this fool? Just because you want him? Just because you want somebody's trash? That don't mean she want to keep that trash.
I can't believe he said that. Wait, what's going on? Look out, the trash is falling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, let's listen.
You said,
Uh-huh.
that shit, that was a TV show. That's some made up shit. That was an acrobatical stuff. So, I just know the conversation we had.
It was some acrobatical stuff. They was doing, Perry Mason was doing, he was doing some acrobatics in the courtroom for the TV show. Is that what you said? Hey, Ducky Dexter.
And
Uh-huh.
that was it. And I've already told you what that was.
Hey, Sleepy
3
Libra.
months ago what that was. So that's been over 6 months that I told you that. Exactly.
Right.
So, as of what I just called the man again?
No, she didn't do anything.
Yeah. I mean, they could do it in another.
That was what, 2 weeks ago he said she needed her lawyer's information?
That's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, they should have been filed something by now.
Yeah. It don't take that
She didn't
long.
file anything. No, I don't file. It doesn't. No, it takes a day to draw the paperwork. But because I did divorces in Miami recently, so it doesn't take that long. But hopefully.
You did divorces. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that exactly? You did divorces in Miami. You typed up some papers? You didn't even have to type up the divorce templates, I'm sure. All you had to do, the templates probably already made. You just had to add in some dates and names, maybe add a bullet here and there. But some divorces are long and drawn out, baby. Some of them are long. Some people are going through divorces for years. All right. So, and we know you don't know shit about none of that because you ain't no attorney, unless you are suggesting that you was down there in Florida practicing without a law degree. Make it make sense. Girl, stop.
Well, I ain't saying, listen, man.
Oh well, okay.
Yeah, because I'm on something else right now. I'm on some easy shit right now. I'm not on that. That shit was hard, so I'm not trying.
Complicated life.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do that. I'm good on that. Everything. Sometimes things happen for a reason. That's what I'm gonna say.
Being with Shirley was hard. I would bet this was the easiest time of living in your life. It doesn't mean it was consistent or steady or without pitfalls. And what I mean is, even though you were evicted 5 times, you were probably living in spaces you never knew you'd live in, even if they were temporary. Okay? Even though you were arrested 3 times, you had somebody who could bail you out and somewhere to go when you got out. You were with a woman who made nearly $500,000 a year. You were running around in circles that would allow you to meet a celebrity here or there. Okay? Shirley opened doors for you that had never been done and opened before. So I want to understand, how hard really was it in retrospect, considering all that you've been through, Nesto? Was prison easy, but being with Shirley was hard? Now, that's one way of looking at things. The other way we could look at it is, he's saying your ass ain't a challenge, Sonya. You easy. You easy as a motherfucker. He got your panties down within 24 hours of knowing you in that 3-hour conversation. He had you walking in the back of an RV and telling you to take your clothes off, and he didn't even know your ass like that. Baby, he's saying you easy. Being with you ain't no stress, ain't no motherfucking challenge. You ain't got shit, ain't going to do shit, ain't going nowhere to get to shit. He said this is easy over here fucking with you. Because you ain't no challenge. Huh? You don't bring elevation. Virgo Callie said retirements have to be decided. Sonya would know anything about retirement. Shirley was not about to give all of her retirement to Nesto, as she shouldn't. It takes a minute to divorce. It can. And mine was pretty simple. And I want to say, because, some states, you have to, if there are any kids involved, even if it's not the biological kids of both parents, there's a process. Some states will require that you get counseling for your kid or take a class or something like that so that you know how to communicate and support the child. Like, there are so many things. There are so many things that go into play when considering some divorces. Now, they don't have small children, but you're right, Virgo Callie. She did at least have a retirement. She did have that. Shit, honestly, Shirley probably looked up since this nigga's in jail. Because if he was out, he'd be out here fighting, Virgo Callie. I was with her for 10 years, and we did this, and she got this raise since we were together, and blah, blah, blah. He might have even had a little bit of an argument. He might have been able to pull out a couple dollars from that retirement. But at the end of the day, it was probably a good thing that this Negro was locked up. Okay, because now she can take her shit and run. Now she can say, oh, he was swindling me the entire time. Now she can say he was participating in criminal activity and I had no idea about it. Okay? So in some ways, it was a blessing that this fool is locked up. But Sonya, we are not going to play this game that you were processing divorces. Just because you dropped off some paperwork at the clerk's office don't mean you were a part of assisting people with damn divorces or anything else for that matter. Girl, I am sick of you.
And I'm pretty sure they probably say the same thing. Man, I ain't got to deal with it. But they do got to deal with it. Because the way you saying it, they're still dragging them, and they have a problem with that. So that's their makeup. They don't like people talking shit. Yeah. They don't like that part, but there's nothing you can do. Is you can't run from that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you're titled, what I'm gonna say is when you not titled. That's not the word I want to say. When you're labeled to, I'll give you an example like Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley dead is gone, but his wife's still living. I think she died or something, but it's still Elvis Presley's wife. You got it? Yeah, you tag. Yeah, you tag somebody.
Oh, okay. You're gonna be labeled.
Yeah, you still labeled. It don't even matter. You still gonna be labeled. So. You can't run from the shit. Whatever come out, they still gonna be attached to this shit. Same thing.
Hey, Fedora.
Label.
Right, because I was thinking the next big story should, kill this one, and apparently it hasn't. It's the moneymaker.
What's the name?
So, no, it hasn't. Because welcome to YouTube, okay? My name is VLenore, and I'm the host of the VLenore Show, okay? That is me. Welcome. Well, welcome to the VLenore Show, and I'm your host, VLenore. Okay? This is YouTube, baby. Wait, what happened? What'd you say, Alicia McCormick? What is the time on there wrong? Fuck. You know what I did? I don't know why I be doing, child. This time be messing me up. Thank you for saying that, Alicia. Hold on. And I don't even think I can change it now. Let me see if I can. Girl, let me tell y'all what I be doing. So, yeah. No. Wait. Will it let me? No, I can't even change it. So I was setting it for 5 o'clock or 5:30 or whatever I said. 4:30. 4:30. Did it have the right time on here, y'all? Yeah, I had the right time now. Think about it. What you mean, Alicia McCormick? You mean 5 o'clock your time? It's 5:45 your time, correct? Oh, well, in on the East Coast. I don't know where you are exactly. Okay, look, sometimes y'all, when I schedule this shit and I try to work around like what Native and Legacy Moon have going on, and I have to tell them the times based on the East Coast, but I'm on the West Coast, and sometimes I get the shit fucked up, and I'll tell them 5 o'clock, and it be me trying to go at 5 o'clock, and it really be 8 o'clock. Oh, it's the worst shit ever. Okay, I still ain't got it together. I still ain't got this shit together. Anyway, well, I don't even know what we was talking about, child. Let me just play this. I can't.
It's a moneymaker.
Oh,
What is the next big story?
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, this is YouTube, and when we get a hold of something, when we get our teeth or get our claws, locked in on something, we're going to dig deep. And we're going to ride that shit until the end. That is how many, many sectors out here on YouTube have functioned for years. And if you have ever been someone who really followed YouTube, Sonya, you would notice that. Okay? So this shit ain't over till it's over. He ain't out until it's out. Okay? There was something we heard the other day, and Nesto said something else. It's like, it is what it is when it is. And that's it.
I don't know, but I thought anything would be bigger than this. I didn't know people were that bored, but I guess, they don't have a lot of television going on. So, this is interesting. This is interesting to somebody,
It's interesting to you because you've been watching all the shit. Especially in November 2023, baby, you was straight up and down watching that shit, just like you still watching it now. Now you probably only go to a select few places, but we know that you still listen in. We know you do.
It's crazy to me, but,
What you chewing on?
I need some candy. I need to eat some food. I'm feeling lazy. I'm just going to make a salad.
And let's be clear, Miss R. Clark said we are entertained, not bored. That's right, because we could not have created imbeciles like this. We could not have written this ridiculousness of a storyline. We would never have been able to come up with some of the odd and interesting players. Okay, the crimes, the types of crimes, the victims, the antagonists and the protagonists. In fact, in this case, we ain't got no protagonists. At the end of the day, who is the good guy? Wooten. Wooten is the good guy of this story, okay? Because everybody motherfucking else is trash. Wooten is the hero. Okay, come through, white man, and save the black people. Now that's a movie, okay? Because we wouldn't have if this was a movie, the white man got to save us all the time. You know how that go, okay? Shit, but if Wooten ain't the savior, who is? Ain't none. Ain't no heroes in this story. None. Y'all remember when I interviewed my boyfriend, Richard Lawson? Well, Richard Lawson, we were talking about the show Beauty in Black. By the way, tomorrow I'm supposed to be interviewing my friend Malik. I'm not going to, it's going to be a pre-record. And then I will upload it in a couple days or whatever. But anyway, when he was on, we were talking about the show Beauty in Black that is on Netflix. My friend Malik is also a star of that show. Okay. Charles Malik Whitfield. Okay. So, when I asked about that show, and I said, I love that show. I said, but you are, you're a bad guy. Like everybody in that story. He said, you realize that everybody is a bad guy? That this is the one story where nobody is a good guy. And I said, I'll be damn. You're so right. He said, ain't no protagonist in this damn situation. I said, oh my God. That is correct. Well, guess what else that applies to? This motherfucking story with Shirley Strawberry and Nesto. Not one good guy. Not one. Not even the person who went praying for these motherfuckers. Child. Good grief. Only Me 23 said, I just finished Beauty and Black. Child, do you know that when I got, was it Friday? Was it Friday? It was either Thursday. No, it wasn't Friday. It was Thursday night, I think. Do y'all know Thursday night? I watched all 8 episodes. I went to bed about 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even realize I had watched that many episodes. I watched the whole thing on Thursday night. And I just come off a Zoom, I think it was, and Black But Not Bitter said that she and her husband were about to binge watch, and I went and got me some snacks and sat my ass down on that couch, and I did not get up till 5 in the morning, and I watched all of the damn episodes, y'all. I did. I'm mad that there's only 8. I need to know when part 2 of season 2 is coming back on. But at the end of the day, y'all make sure y'all check out the interview I'm going to do with Malik, okay? I don't know what time. I told him it wasn't going to be live. I'm trying to try something new, okay? And then later in the week as well, I'm interviewing my friend Marla and Dave Thomas. We had to cancel our thing on Friday because they were starring on the show Dirty Rotten Scandals on E! Entertainment News or E! Entertainment Network. And they were discussing their experience as being guests on the Dr. Phil show. Dr. Phil was being exposed, okay? Many people came on the show talking about their experiences, how Dr. Phil and his staff were setting people up, how they were promising things like treatment and not fulfilling them, that how Dr. Phil was getting paid under the table. Well, I shouldn't say under the table. It was getting paid, allegedly, by these different rehab facilities so that he would endorse them and act as if he was sending people. Y'all, we got shit coming up. We got people to talk to, okay? And I'm also trying to get Leandra Johnson's ass over here as well. Okay, she's traveling right now, handling some business or whatever, but I'm sure she's going to be on, okay, at some point. All right, y'all with me? Y'all with me? Hey, Lexi Lawner, she said, I love when you have Marla on. Child, y'all gonna get to meet her husband. Her husband is gonna be on too. He is one of the members of Take 6, 10-time Grammy Award winning artist, okay? And so he's going to be on with her, and they're going to be talking about their experience on Dr. Phil when they were seeking assistance for their son. All right, so be on the lookout, y'all. Tell a friend, okay? Tell a motherfucking friend about the VLenore show. All right, let's get back into this.
Thank you for my prayers. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Hold on, wait. Only Me said it's 16 episodes. It was a long night. I know I missed some parts. Well, no, I got 8 episodes because. Okay, so look, part 2, the first 8 episodes of part 2 came on like last year. So this was apparently part 2 of season 2. Ain't that correct, y'all? That's what I think it had happened. Would you say happy sunrise? Hey, V, I claim you as family. I cuss also. My God. Yes. Okay. I'm a cusser, and I don't make no bones about it. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Talk your ish, V. Hey, Black But Not Bitter. Black But Not Bitter. Yeah, okay. She's agreeing. Yeah, it was just 8 episodes the other night, which it pissed me off. I didn't realize I had jumped through all of them. Yes, season 1 has 16 episodes, but then 8 episodes of season 2 came out last year. And then the last 8 episodes of part 2 just came out on Thursday. So y'all had missed all of season 2. If y'all had to watch 16 episodes in season 2, that means y'all missed all of y'all missed the first part of season 2. Okay, it's weird how Tyler Perry names his seasons. He might as well name that season 3 because I don't understand because he splits them up like that, and then we have to wait months for the next, installment. Where the fuck? Where are the next 8? And stop with the 8. Can we get 20 episodes like most shows, or at least 15? Shit, golly. Anyway. Black Banana Bitch says season 2 part 1 was released last fall. Part 2 was released last Thursday. Yes. Hey, Golden Pearl. Okay. Yeah, girl. Go on back. Have you did you watch it all? Only Me 23? Oh yeah, you said you did. I watched 16. I was tired. Oh, the ending was I was mad, but it's a good little cliffhanger. Excuse me, but I just wanted more to have happened. Honestly, I don't feel like a lot happened, if I'm honest. Not much happened in those 8 damn things. Like the last episode of the 8, they are, like planning what's to come. And that looks like that's going to be good. But where the fuck are they? Okay, so I'm going to ask Malik about that Monday. Where the hell are the next 8, 10, 15, whatever the fuck Tyler feels like giving us, okay? Because I'm sure it's already shot. Because that man will make them folks shoot about 200 episodes in 2 weeks, okay? And then he divvies them out or whatever. Anyway. All right, let's get back into Sonya Nesto.
I get those every day from my friend in Miami. She sends them to me.
Yeah, your
She loves Jesus. She sends me that every day. She sends me something different every morning.
Okay.
Faithfully, every morning.
When you get a chance, can you snapshot me put my granddaughter in the car for her graduation?
How about I sent you that?
No, I never got that one. That keeps me going,
Again, these pictures that he is asking for, it's never about what he says it's about. So he wants pictures of him with Kevin Hart and whoever else he took pictures with. He wants those pictures so he can show off in fucking jail. He wants this picture of his granddaughter and the prom and having her in the what? The car. The car. So you want to show off that you had this car. What was it? Rolls Royce or something, y'all? Child. Hey, happy sunrise. Welcome to Club V. I do, I don't know if you're aware, but we do Zooms every week. Happy hour Zooms, typically on Fridays, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And we kind of kick it until it's time for After Dark over there with Legacy Moon and Native. But yeah, we have Zooms every week. Sometimes we have more than one. I'm going to be doing more members only lives. We've had 2 in the last couple of days. So check us out. You may see some, and I plan to bring you even more in the future. So welcome to Club V and Lexi the Law Nerd. She named it. Lexi, yeah, Lexi the Law Nerd. She had did that. Okay. All right. Let's listen.
Yeah, when you took the prom.
Yeah. That keeps shit like that keeps me going. That keeps me.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I thought I sent you that picture.
And I didn't get my YouTube picture. It's going through the Atlanta, downtown Atlanta. Now I'm going through that ramp. Down my trucks going together. They drive face to face, going through the Atlanta background. And I didn't want to go through the ramp. Now you sent me them small in front now. I'm talking about the one going. Yeah. And she'll be a picture of me standing by my truck by myself with my race car uniform on in front of my truck.
I don't listen, sir. I believe I sent you every picture on your page.
People want pictures of themselves in jail. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Okay.
No, you did not. No.
I'm thinking I am. So you got 330 pictures.
Yeah, I do. But I do.
Yeah.
You know what?
300. I want that to sink in with you. This man is in jail. This man can only look at these pictures on a tablet. There's a great chance, huge chance, that he only has access to the tablet so many hours per day. Okay? And during those so many hours, it might vary how often he gets access to that tablet, because depending upon how many of them there are and how many inmates are in his dorm, uh he may not even get access to the tablet for a couple days. And when he does get access to the tablet, I got news for you. He can watch movies on it, right? He can play some games on it. All that shit costs money. He can do his little library, his little law library research, but even that's limited, but it is free. All right? But what he can't do is look at the pictures while he's doing the other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't like have one thing on and then still be looking at the pictures. No, he does not need 300 pictures. Sonya was sending like 40 at a time. 40 at a time. Why? Of what? What is that doing for you? Are you jacking off to yourself? Like, you can't. I don't get it. D-Dub says, so instead of maybe looking up case information, he's looking at pictures. Well, he can't even see his case information because he doesn't have access to the internet. He has access to an intranet, and even that is very limited. It's like a lot of footnotes about cases, but it doesn't teach you a lot. It doesn't tell you the full story of every case. Like, it's so limited, like, I can't even begin to explain it to you. So it's very weird that I don't understand why he needs 300 something damn shits. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Hey, Mistress Monica, thank you so much for the super chat. V, are you going to interview Mickey Howard? I hope you can, so you can ask about her friend Bonitail. She asked to manage a restaurant for her. I did reach out to Mickey Howard. I have not heard back. And I don't know who else might know her, like offhand, or like talks to her. Like, I don't know anyone who's ever told me, like, yeah, I was talking to Mickey Howard the other day. So I don't know if I did reach out though. I did. I ain't heard nothing, child. So that was a little while ago. I might try again. You never know. Maybe I should. I think it's a good question. But Mickey Howard's not her friend. Okay? It's her cousin. Remember? It's not her friend. It's not her friend. This is family. It's her cousin. And Sonya's expertise was necessary in order for Mickey Howard's success. Okay? I want you to get it. Happy Sunrise and gifted a membership. Yes. And yes, Yeezy is the newest member of Club V. Yes, Yeezy, thank you. Happy Sunrise. Yeah, thank you so much. Happy Sunrise. I appreciate you. Yes, Mistress Monica. I thought it was, ain't that her cousin, y'all? I know I didn't make that up. Did I make that up? I thought that was her cousin, y'all. Somebody tell me if that was her cousin. Black but not bitter. Was that her cousin or her friend, child? Bible Lady said he was getting off on the fake life that he was living on IG. Yeah, he's in there trying to impress some people. And after 300 pictures, you still don't have the one of you and your granddaughter in the car. That's important to have. You didn't ask to have a picture of your granddaughter. You want a picture of the granddaughter in that damn car you done did some shit to steal. Probably stole the fucking car. Oh, it was her friend? Okay, I thought she said Mickey Howard was her cousin. I thought, don't judge me, but who is Mickey Howard? Oh my God. I got love under new management. Y'all know that? Y'all know that? She was the shit. When I tell you she was the motherfucking shit. There's a movie about her too, as a matter of fact. I guess it's the Mickey Howard story, but it was good. But you know, she did a lot of rugs. Okay, she did a lot of rugs. That kind of effed up shit. Gerald Levert is her ex fiance, but the timeline seemed funky about that Gerald Levert shit because she said she was dating Gerald for years, and so was Candy. I think, wasn't Candy engaged to him as well as Mickey Howard and other bitches too. In fact, let me tell you something. In 2002, I was living in Wisconsin, hanging out with friends in Chicago. And it was one young lady's birthday. So we had gotten it actually was this particular young lady. I just met her that night. It was her birthday party. I didn't know her. But it was the weekend of the MBA conferences, Masters of Business Administration. It was a conference for MBA, Black MBA folks, right? And I didn't have an MBA at the time, but one of my best friends, she had come to Chicago for the conference, and then I met her in Chicago because I was only 65 miles away, child. So I just met her in Chicago and spent the weekend with her, and we kicked it. We kicked it hard. So one of those nights, it was one of the girls who was attending the NBA conference. It was her birthday, and she was friends of my friend. And there was a group of us. I'd say there was probably, 10, 12 of us, maybe 12 max, I would say. And we had gotten a limousine, a stretch limousine. And we not bar hopped, but we went to the John Hancock building, in John Hancock building, the tallest building in Chicago. They got a bar at the top of their like sundial kind of thing, and it rotates. So we went there. I think it's like 47. It's an insane amount of, I don't know how many floors. Okay, so we went to that. And then we left there, and when we went to a restaurant, and then we left there, and we went somewhere else for dessert. Well, this particular girl was dating Gerald Levert was he live? Wait a minute. Either she had just wait a minute, let me check something. Was he still alive? Or maybe she had dated him last or some shit. I'll never forget that. Let me see. When did Gerald die, child? Let me look. Gerald Levert. Yes, she was with him at this time. Because he died in 2006. This was 2002. She was with Gerald. I think he had paid for this little outing for us. He was not there because why? It was the NBA conference. Okay? And maybe he was touring or something. Maybe he had some shit going on. But anyway. So it's like, well, wait a minute. When did all y'all motherfuckers date him? Everybody was engaged. And this girl was engaged to him too. I said, she was a pretty girl too. Real pretty. She looked like a milk chocolate brown version of Sade. And her hair was super, like she had her hair back in a ponytail like Sade. And it was real long. And she was a pretty girl. And very nice. We had a good ass time. Okay? All I'm saying is everybody was motherfucking dating damn Gerald Levert, including Mickey Howard, who is Sonya's friend cousin. No, I'm kidding. Wait, what, Ducky Dexter? Say what? I thought he was dating Kim Whitley, the comedian. I thought she just had a crush on him. Did she date him? I thought she just had a crush on him, child. Wait, Bible lady said, Miss Principal, you've never heard of Mickey Howard? I know you fucking lying. Delete your comment, boo. She is embarrassed by you, Miss Principal. She embarrassed by you. Oh, okay, good. Wait. Black but Not Better said they all grew up together. At one point, Kim and Gerald were the only black folks in the neighborhood. Okay, because I was going to say, I didn't think they dated. I thought they were just friends. Kim, Gerald, David Arnold, who else? That was a little, Cleveland has some things popping. Yeah, yes, that teddy bear. I had to look. I could get with Gerald. I could have got with Gerald and his fluffy self. I liked that. I liked him. Okay, I liked him. But Heavy D was my boo. Okay, but we're not here to talk about this. Okay, let's listen.
Remember I told you I had a video out from a patrol car? That's on the Elite Prop Security Instagram. That's what that on.
There's an Elite private security page too?
Yeah, Nesto's Elite Prop Security. That was my security page.
Child, wait a minute. Fly to Fit Chick said 95th or 99th floor. Jesus. Yeah, I knew it was high. I knew it was like the biggest. I think it's the tallest freaking what's-a-majigger in Chicago. And 99, oh my God. Oh my God, it's insane. Black but I better say he was dating Mickey at the same time as my girlfriend. Shut up! This nigga was a player from the Himalayas. My girlfriend's mom and Eddie Levert used to tour together. Girl, I know you lying. He was dating your friend? Child, I bet your friend. Mickey Howard, Candy Burris, and this other girl. I want to say this girl's name was Janae. I don't know for sure. Jada, Janae, Janet. What was that girl's name? It might not have been none of that. Child, that was 2002. And I only know that because that was the last year I spent in Wisconsin. Ugh. Anyway, okay, let's listen.
For the security company.
Yeah. So you'll see me standing there, drive all my cars lined up at the same time.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, I gotta stay focused. I gotta stay focused. When can I order my magazine? My 2 magazines.
You can order them now, I guess. What was the last thing you got?
I can't. I can order them later. You gotta hear that. You got too much going on in your head.
Yeah, not right either. I mean, I'm thinking this week is fun.
Yeah, I gotta let that thing cool off.
Yeah, I should be good in an hour. I just took the medication about.
Okay, hold on. I ain't even listening to this. I'm going to have to go back a second. Prima Wanda said the Willis Tower is the tallest building in Chicago. They may have changed the name again. Oh, okay. I don't know. I was guessing. This shit was tall. Or maybe at one time it was the tallest. I don't know. I just know it's tall as fuck. And we were all the way at the tippy top, spinning around like a top. Okay? I'm just saying. Just spinning around. Is the Willis the Sears Tower? Yeah, I would call it Sears Tower. So why can't we just still call it the Sears Tower? I know Sears is out of business, but Sears did some shit. You know what I'm saying? Sears was a staple in the lives of many for centuries. For a century. The fuck? Ay. Wait, Sarah Colette said my friend was one of his close friends and music director. Really? Okay, here we go.
20 minutes, 30 minutes ago.
So you good out there?
Actually, let me go back just a hair because I was reading y'all's comments and didn't hear what they were saying. Hold on.
This week is fun.
Yeah, I gotta let that thing cool off.
Yeah, I should be good in an hour. I just took the medication about 20 minutes, 30 minutes ago.
So you good out there? Get out there, bar something, chilling, whatever. So take me, let me see what you're looking like.
You look like a hot mess right now, but okay. No,
that's fine. That's good. Whatever's good for me. Yeah, I'm cool. I know what you're.
No, you don't know. Nestor, I know it's still early. I know you just seen this girl 5 times, and I know that you've only seen her consistently since you've been locked up, and that means she had to get dressed and hopefully bathed and washed her ass and her hands since she shits in bags, and then came up there, and so you still don't understand. You won't really know and get it, Nesto, until 2025. That is when y'all start having these FaceTime calls, and then they gonna block out your whole background and shit, and it's gonna look like a little egg hole, and then it's gonna show Sonya looking through the egg hole, and your face gonna be looking through the egg hole too. And then y'all gonna be talking and stuff. And then one day you're gonna call her, and she's not gonna expect the call, but she's gonna answer it, and she's gonna be on camera. And then you're going to be able to see that she ain't got her ponytail in, she ain't got her eyebrows in, she ain't got her eyelashes in, she ain't got her teeth in. You're gonna see some shit that day, and it's going to fuck you up. It's really gonna blow your mind. So trust and believe. When this lady says she is toe up, we can vouch for that now. And I would suggest you just hold your horses there and let her take her time and put her fucking self together so that she can take a presentable picture and then send it your way. Okay.
I know how you get down. I know you.
Yeah, I like to tell you, right? Like, I see your
I know
potential.
who you are. I know who
I
you
know
are.
your potential.
What?
I can tell you that.
What? You know
That
what?
I know your potential. I know your potential.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Oh God.
That's so much I want to say right now.
I see you. I see you dressed up.
Okay, well, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I know you too. Thank you very much. It's nice to be loved on. Boy, it's nice.
Loved on. You so country. So country. Nice to be loved on.
Yeah, it is. The way this shit going on, shit.
I know.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Get your
Everybody jump ship.
Yeah, but guess what? I didn't know, man. I believed in you. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to hear that shit.
Nah, right. We're not gonna read crap that.
So we good. Just stay focused.
Okay.
I'll be all right. Love you. Bye.
Mom.
Thank you for using Global Telink.
What did we learn? Did we learn shit? Because we just learned that Sonya was practicing law and she be filing divorces and shit in Florida. We learned that Officer Fields was twisting people's statements when they came down there to the police office, the police station, because they're not real crimes, but Officer Fields knows how to twist shit so that she can get a promotion off of him. Okay? That's what I learned. All right? Lady Dimple said we ain't learned nothing at all. Okay. Y'all didn't learn nothing at all. Okay. Muffin 218 said absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. All right. Let's get into call number 2, shall we?
You gonna calm down now?
Hi. You're so silly. I'm fine. Talking to you. I mellowed out. I'm good. How are you?
You're well out? Okay, good. Okay.
I'm mellowed out.
That's good. You know, everybody trying to get paid off of you. That's all.
Oh, for you.
Everybody trying to get paid off of Sonya and Nesto? I know I am. Huh? Now, I wasn't in this moment, but baby, there was some people making some good ass change off of your ass right around here. Okay? I didn't come in for about 2 months, and 10 days later, that's when I came in. But right here, oh baby, they was killing it. Okay, they was killing the game, and Sonya saw it, and that's when she got jelly, and that's when she said she was gonna start her own channel that only lasted for 2 seconds, and she would do lives and never leave them up. It was the dumbest shit ever. She don't know what the fuck she was doing. She said she's supposed to make $1 per view. That's what she had said. But okay, let's listen now.
Yeah, okay, well, you know, you linked in, so.
All right. I decided just to stay away, to stay off of it. That's all. Leave it alone.
Okay.
A lot of people do. They don't read the comments, and then they don't have nothing to worry about. It doesn't bother me because, like I say, if I don't know you, your words cannot affect me. You get me?
Right, that's right.
So,
But you were bothered. You still talk about the fact that Nyla said that she was a stripper by mistake. And then she came out and fixed it the next day, and you're still mad. I don't know what we're doing here. Just lying for no good reason. It bothered you. Ay.
I'm none of those people. I just feel like, that whole thing with her was just, you know what, a little bit surprising, but not surprising. I'll leave that at that. What did you eat today?
Oh, I ate a soup. I ate a soup. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's what I ate today. And I ate some salad so I can keep my stomach
Salad?
down.
I'm sorry, say what now? Where you get a salad from, nigga? A salad? Where you get a salad from in the jailhouse? Huh? What salad to keep your stomach down? What? Are we serious right now? What's he talking about? What's he calling a salad? What the hell? Yeah, a soup. Who says that? I thought it was just me a whole lot about that. I didn't say nothing, but I was thinking it. A soup? You mean you ate some soup? I ain't never in my life said, oh, I had a soup. Yeah, I had a soup and a salad. A salad and a soup. The fuck? And to be quite honest, Miss Principal said he ate noodles, Sonya, and that I guess that's the soup he talking about. Now I guess they might have like Campbell's or something in there. They could, I guess, but not a soup. A soup. Miss Principal said they serve salad in jail. Absolutely not. I don't get it. Well, wait. Very Cherry says salad equals lettuce with croutons. Maybe he got something like that, child. Cause I ain't never, I don't understand how you salad. And if you got it off a commissary, how you gonna keep it? You ain't got no refrigerator and microwave. The fuck? I'm so confused. You don't have them kind of luxuries. What is going on? Very Cherry said that's a jail term. Like a pack of noodles. It has to be. It has to be. Prima Wanda said, I'm sure it wasn't an elaborate salad, V. Well, what kind was it, though? Like, even if it's minimal, I don't even know if they would have got no croutons while you bullshitting, Very Cherry. I don't even know if croutons was really an option. What in the hell is a salad in jail, and what is a soup? I want to know what is a soup. Right, Ducky Dexter said, how old is the salad? Oh, Jay Jamin said, maybe for the vegan inmates. No, I never saw a salad. And there were people with dietary restrictions, no doubt about it, and they would get different food maybe, but it's not as far as you think. It's not as extremely different from the rest as you would think. Also, if you're underweight in there, get this. If you're underweight, like if Sonya were locked up, and this probably did happen with her, there was a lady, remember I told you about that old lady? Anyway, she was about 58, 59, I want to say. Older lady, she was in there for, well, she said she was prostitute. She was crackhead. Remember I told y'all I was talking to her for a while, and then one day she said, oh, I can't wait till I get out of here so I can get me some crack. I said, excuse me? Like, I didn't think, she said, yeah, I did crack. She said, I'm going to do some more when I get out of here. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So anyway, she would get, because she only weighed she was under 100 pounds. Okay. She was small, very thin. And do you know, when you weigh a certain amount there, they will give you 2 meals. They give you 2 full trays. Baby. And it's people like her, because she obviously had a black but not bitter. I'm talking about, she was the oldest person in the dorm, in the whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I was the second oldest. Okay. And so I was 54 and she was 59 then. I'm just saying, and I'm not trying to make it old. I'm just saying she was the oldest person in that dorm out of like 20 people, 21 people. So anyway, and she was, I couldn't get over the fact when she told me she was about to she can't wait to get out of here so she could get a rock. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. That was my first time really talking to a crackhead. But anyway, you can get 2 meals. So I wondered, now I did notice that, and you know, a lot of those folks that are coming off of drugs, the word I wasn't supposed to say, but when they're coming off of them things, because I didn't understand why these people were so hungry. Like, why are they begging for food all the time? I didn't understand it, because this is nasty ass food. But I guess they were fighting those cravings, is what another person explained. Yes. Oh, wait a minute, Ducky Dexter. I don't even know what you said, but let me go up, because Miss Principal done said something, and I already know you said some messy shit, Ducky Dexter. Oh no, Miss Principal is the one who said it. Miss Principal, thank you for the super chat. And Miss Principal's ass said to the question, what kind of motherfucking salad it is? She said it is bootay salad. Bootay salad? Booty salad? Really? Okay. I can't with her. Okay. I can't with her. I'm not doing this with her. I'm not. It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. I'm not doing this with this lady today. All right, let's listen. He said he gonna get some salad to keep his stomach down. Do booty salad do that?
Are you doing your jumping jacks for your heart exercise?
Yes, I am.
That's sure. Every day you gotta exercise your heart.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm wondering what. So Nesta was getting a pedicure right here. Where was he? And I'll be honest, I don't necessarily want my pedicure like that. Can't possibly be comfortable sitting on that bench like that. I prefer my massage chair. He got his foot in a tub. That don't look all that necessarily comfortable. Okay. Let's listen.
I'm doing that. I don't want my shit to clog up there. No. Sound like you're laying down.
I am sitting on the couch. That's what I'm doing. That's it. Sitting on the couch. That's it. That's all.
Okay.
Oh my God. No, I ain't gonna say. No, I was looking at something on the case of the Corey Holcomb has a podcast, and I just saved all of the stuff. That's all, because he made some derogatory comments. You know.
He did make some derogatory comments. Y'all, I don't know how long this particular, let me see, does this call take us to the end? Okay, so this call is the rest of this video. When we get done with this call, we're going to go over and hear what Corey Holcomb said about Shirley Strawberry and Nesto and Steve Harvey and Marjorie. Okay? We're going to hear what he said. Lexi Moon and I found it I found it last night. We were talking about it, and I said, let me go over here and see if I can find it, because I didn't hear her whole video last night. So, and I haven't listened to this call. So when she mentioned about Corey Holcomb or whatever, and we were talking, and I guess Sonya's about to say that Corey Holcomb was talking about how Nestle speaks, or that I don't know what it was, but Lex Moon did not necessarily believe it was like about the sound of his voice, but rather what he was saying, I think is what she was saying. So I went looking, I said, let me see if I can find it. As I do vaguely remember him talking about Shirley and Nestle, but I couldn't tell you at all what he said. but I pulled it up. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I scrolled through most of it. But we are going to go listen to see what Corey Holcomb actually did say. Let's go back just a hair. Okay.
They clog up there. No. Sound like you're laying down.
I am sitting on the couch. That's what I'm doing. That's it. Sitting on the couch. That's it. That's all.
Okay.
Oh my God. No, I ain't gonna say that. No, I was looking at something on the case of Corey Holcomb has a podcast, and I just saved all of the stuff. That's all, because he made some derogatory comments, you know.
And he did. We did hear the first part, and when I say he said some derogatory comments, but I didn't hear a part where he said something about Nesto's speech. He said when he looks at Nesto, he sees something. Okay? He said, I ain't got to hear this dude talk. I can see what I see, and we'll talk about what he said. Okay?
Yes. And I was like, wow, really? Is that what, you know? And the guy was like, you know, one of the co-hosts was talking about, he had his voice. And I'm like, people can't tell how they talk or how their voice is. If everybody, you know, if every man had one, you know, deep, sexy voice, you know what I'm saying, and all the women sounded like this, I mean, okay, you know, that's like everybody looking alike, or everybody being the perfect body or the perfect height or the perfect shade of whatever color you want to be. Like, no one can control their voice, their tone of voice.
Okay, so Sonya's not saying that Corey Holcomb said something about Nesto's voice. She's saying that the co-host on the show said something about how Nesto sounds. Let's go back. That's what I just heard. Okay, I'm not hearing that Corey Holcomb said something about his voice, but that the co-host said something about his voice. But what I will tell you is that Corey did have some shit to say about Nesto. Okay, he did. Let's listen.
And I was like, wow, really? Is that what?
Wait, you notice how Sonya doesn't say what he said because she was too embarrassed to say it. She wanted to let him know, but then when she thought about it, she didn't want to repeat it. She didn't want to repeat exactly what Corey, from what I can hear. So let me go back again. Let's see.
And I was like, wow, really? Is that what, you know? And the guy was like, you know, one of the co-hosts was talking about, he had his voice. And I'm like, people can't tell how they talk or how their voice is. If everybody, you know, if every man had one, you know, deep, sexy voice, you know what I'm saying, and all the women sounded like this, I mean, okay, you know, that's like everybody looking alike, or everybody being the perfect body or the perfect height or the perfect shade of whatever color you want to be. Like, no one can control their voice, their tone of voice, you know?
Who are you talking about?
Well, wait a minute. So here's the thing. There was a lot that I heard being said. Mainly they talked about Steve and Marjorie. Okay, that's mainly what they talked about in that segment. But they did, of course, mention Shirley and Nesto. And what I heard Corey say, there were a lot of things that were said. But you mean to tell me Sonya done picked out something that some man said that I didn't even hear? I'm not saying he didn't say it because I didn't listen to the whole thing. We're going to listen to it. But she's pointing out some shit I didn't even hear that was actually said. But she ain't telling him the shit that was said. That's worse. Huh? Ooh, let's listen though.
Just talking about your voice, about how you sound. And I was like, oh my God. But these people, they just, it's crazy how they just, everybody
Is anybody really listening to that shit?
I think he had like 250,000 views on that one.
Let me see. Now, you know this child be lying. Y'all know she be lying. Let me look. Let me see how many views he got on this. Because you got to fact check her ass every time, okay? He got, on this particular video, he got 9,000 likes. He got he does. He has 267,000 views. Mind you, this is a small part of what they talked about. In fact, they hashtagged Tucker Carlson, Don Lemon, and Tyrese. So, this was a very small portion of the entire show. They talked, the show was 2 hours and 28 minutes. And they talked about Nesto and Shirley and them for about 15 minutes. They're not even in here, but he does have 267,000 views on this bitch. He really does. Ciao. Okay. Well, Nesto, 267,000 people viewed this shit and listened. Well, maybe not that many viewed it, but somebody watched it twice, I guess. I don't know, homie. Ay. I hate it for you. Not really. Okay, let's get back into it.
Yes, it's for some reason, like I said, it's just it's making its way through everybody's little site or little podcast, or for some reason. But a lot of stuff is just like so high school. And that's so much. This is high school. Perfect scenario. This is high school.
You are high school, okay? Chick-fil-A gal said, I love when she when she delivers him bad news all the time. It's doomsday when she comes around. God, she talk about doomsday, and then Dion experiences doomsday. Like, ain't nothing but dark clouds around this nigga. Literally. Sheesh.
This is high school. All of this stuff is high school. And it's sad that these are actual grown adults for the most part, 35 plus, or let's say 30 plus, in age. And it's just all, let me talk about her and let me talk about him and how he sounds and just little stupid stuff. It is just funny. It's like, let's, what I'm saying? I'm just like, this shit. But I guess it's how they act. This is the new thing, because when you go on other people's sites and look at other things about other black topics, it's the same scenario. It's all negative. You go to People Magazine and they talk about somebody and everything. It's, oh, I feel so bad, or it's positive, uplifting, it's that tone. You get me? But when you get on the black site, it's all negative. All, she probably, it was money grab, or it was this, or, just talking about anybody's situation,
It's always doomsday when you're talking. It's always negative when you're talking. You're always gossiping. You're always coming in here trying to uplift your friend with negative doomsday news, from wars to unalivings to racism and Trump and just you name it. Everything you come to this man with is negative. But you say you think people should be more uplifting. But shouldn't you be more uplifting when you're talking to your man who's been locked up for damn near, actually over a year at this point? Why aren't you talking to your man? Huh.
Or divorce. Did you know that Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union are getting divorced? And how
what?
Yeah.
It's funny. This is 2023. I just saw Gabrielle and Dwayne Wade putting up a video 2 days ago of them dancing and having a good time. And she said, we always twinning. 3 years later. And get this, she telling another doomsday story. She thought she over here thought these motherfuckers was breaking up, and that's what she came to Nesto with, the bullshit. Make it make sense. I am unique. Thank you so much for the super chat. Happy Sunday to everyone. I need the native sound. It's my birthday today. It's your birthday, girl. You only want the native sound? Well, you gonna get something else too. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Smooches. Mwah.
It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hey. Get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Yeah, it's that time of year. Yeah, let's make it clear. Yeah, the devil tried to get rid of me, but baby, I'm still here. So let's make a move out to the floor. If you ain't come to party, make your way to the door. We came to get down all over town. Another year around the sun, how that sound? Now cut the cake and give me my crown. Oh yeah, it's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Light the candle and blow them out. We about to celebrate, so let the people scream and shout. Who you with? Are you with me? This funk is where it's supposed to be. Save your money, cause over here this good time is free. Ladies and gentlemen, calling every zodiac sign. Let's turn it up for the birthday folks out here looking fine. It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hit the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. So y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move.
Happy birthday, I am unique. Yes. I hope you had an absolutely fantastical birthday. Okay, y'all, you better keep on celebrating, honey. Don't make it end now. Keep it going, honey. Oh, I'm unique. Thank you so much for the super chat, girl. Why you super chat me on your birthday, girl? But thank you so much. I love you. You said thank you, V&V Stylers. No, thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get back into this, y'all.
Yes, they're getting divorced, and there's one other couple of today's I saw. My mind is that, but yes. And so now
all that shit.
all of that, and now he's talking about how she was mean and she was just, which you can always tell that, but I was just like, wow, he's saying she was mean and she was this, and now she's trying to talk about his sexuality. I was like, that shit is, they both needed a non-disclosure agreement between the both of them. Like, this is crazy.
When did this happen? Gabrielle Union was out here talking about Dwayne Wade's his sexuality. I missed all of that, okay? And I want her to find it.
What?
Who saw that coming? Yeah, but nothing's forever. It's just everybody has their their time frame, and nothing's forever.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, it may not be forever, but it damn sure lasted 3 years after you told this motherfucking lie. Spreading rumors, okay?
I was kind of thrown from that. I was like, oof. Wow, really?
They went through all of that with the kids and all that shit and the sexuality shit with the kids, and that shit crazy to me.
That's what I'm saying, but I just, but then they just did those commercials together. But everybody sometimes put up.
Real, or that's just
That's the thing. You don't know if it's just a front or if it's, if it's just the contract's up and now it's time to get. You just don't know what the scenario is until they said the same thing. I was watching this other guy's podcast, and again, I can't put the energy of belief in it by just listening how they talk about, you and Harvey. So it's like I don't put the energy of belief. So they were talking about.
Hold on, let me talk about this real quick before I forget my old ass. What was it she said about? Hold on. Nothing lasts forever, and that maybe some of these relationships are just contracts like how you claim Nesto and Shirley had. Hell, contracts how I believe Nesto and Shirley had. I don't believe that was anybody's traditional marriage. I don't even, we know he didn't love her. That's another thing that Q shared yesterday. She said he did not love her, he never loved her. That came out yesterday as well. So, yeah, contracts like that. Oh, by the way, y'all, by the way, if you missed yesterday, I specifically asked Q whether or not Shirley said, he is my ghost and I am his Tasha. Y'all remember that part? You know, that's the part they said, that don't sound like Shirley Strawberry. Shirley Strawberry would never say that. You don't know Shirley Strawberry. She wouldn't say nothing like that. That don't even seem like her. Because all y'all know her. I know y'all be having Thanksgiving at her house, okay? Y'all celebrate all the birthdays together and y'all go shopping and get your nails done with her. I know y'all know her really, really well because y'all was in her wedding, at her bridal shower, y'all was at the reception, and you were at brunch the next day because why? Nestor wasn't. So y'all so tight, I know y'all know her like that, okay? However, apparently, she said it. Yeah. Apparently, Q says she said it. You heard me? She said it. I believed it and I knew it when she said it. Okay? When that lady had told me she said it, there was no reason for her to make up no dumbass story like that. Okay? Golly. All right.
And now you just don't know what the scenario is because they said the same thing. I was watching this other guy's podcast, and again, I can't put the energy of belief in it by just listening how they talk about, you and Harvey. So it's like I don't put the energy of belief. So they were talking about hold on before I forget. Oh, God, what was he talking about? What was he talking about? Oh my gosh, Drew Blank. He was talking about. Hold on, don't say it. What I think. Oh God, I had it in my head.
The closed captions seem to suggest that Sonya said how he talked about you and Bernie. What's she talking about? And he said, what? Let me go back. Bernie. Okay.
Oh my God.
Hold on, let's go back right here. You and Bernie. Okay.
Podcast, and again, I can't put the energy of belief in it by just listening how they talk about, you and Harvey. So it's like I don't put the energy of belief. So they were talking.
It said you and Bernie, and he said like who? Who's Bernie? The hell?
Talking about hold on before I forget. Oh God, what was he talking about? What was he talking about? Oh my gosh, Drew Blank. He was talking about. Hold on, don't say it. What I think. Oh God, I had it in my head. Oh God, who was this man talking about? Yeah. Oh, he's talking about Lloyd Harvey and Damson, so they broke up, and they were just Steve Harvey's daughter broke up with her. The guy from Snowfall.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they were just, he was just saying, was she this or was it a brain situation or, yada, 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 and I was just like,
Okay.
I mean, it's crazy. It's all crazy. This new Instagram and internet world,
Okay.
Can we go back to the 80s? You know what I'm saying?
What happened? You just woke up this morning and you got hit with a bang.
Hi, Chucky Dexter.
basically
We
what
love
it
you
is.
too.
Not so much as that. I want to say it's just a long, drawn out. Like, is it's still going? That's what it is. It's more so that because your situation is dragging, and then this is dragging. It's like you things that in life you would want, especially negative things, to just go and come and be over in a week or be over in a day. Or, you know what I'm saying? You want it to come and go and be over with. She don't want it to drag 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. This is what, almost a year the stuff's been out. You know what I'm saying? And then this 2 years coming up in another 7 months or whatever with your situation just being dragged out,
Right.
And it's crazy. But,
Yeah, that'd be
That's
good.
what it is. It's just, you know what I'm talking about, because you're living it. You're going through it. You're sitting in there with the ongoing thing of another day that I wake up and I'm still here. And this crap is still going on. And it's just, every little, you know,
Kick off.
every way they can try to play this, the fake is just they're using all of these little, guidelines to extend it. Okay, so we charge them, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then we'll wait 4 months and then charge them again with this, and then we're waiting, we'll charge, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just they're stagnant. The situation is dragging it out because they need to buy time because they're trying to find something. That's all it is. They're trying to find something. Something needs to fix. So if we just stag the charges out like this, it's going to buy us time. It's going to buy, because he has to have done something. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep throwing stuff out there and stuff. And then we go to court and it's like nothing.
When has he gone to court and it was like nothing? Because as far as I'm concerned, he ain't really been to court. He been going for these little hearings. This is not the time to present something. Trust and believe, they have something. They got plenty of something, which is why he has all these charges. And if they are staggering it out to buy time, I love it. Keep this motherfucker locked all the way up for as long as you motherfucking can. Okay? It don't make me feel no kind of way. Hey, that dude 06, thank you so much for the super chat. That's right, V. And I know Nestos, he told me, I don't know them folk, said be blessed. Before leaving, I said, Ninja, pay for that coffee first. Y'all, that coffee could have been free coffee. Y'all don't know that sometimes these places be having free coffee if you buy some gas or some shit. Y'all don't know that man wasn't allowed. Now, he steal everything, but he might not have stole that coffee. Y'all don't know that. Y'all always saying that so stole that coffee. Ooh, Lexi Moon, it burns her up, okay? I think that shit burns her up about that damn coffee. Make Beauty Forever said she truly does ignore the very evident evidence. It's crazy to me. Like the fact that she worked 35 years in law and she don't understand, there ain't no way in hell they out here just making up shit and throwing charges on somebody for no good reason. No, that is not the rule. If anything, it's the exception. Now, I'm not saying they don't charge high and hope that they will get you to at least get a lower conviction at the minimum. I'm not saying that, but damn it, man. These motherfuckers is crazy. They ain't bring nothing to court. They ain't supposed to. Girl, whatever.
And I'm just so shocked that the judge just sits there and doesn't say, you know what, we need to dismiss this because you had this man sitting in jail, you gave him a high-ass bond, you came to court with no evidence, all you came in here with is just an accusation from a person, and that's all you brought no supporting evidence. Dismiss, come back when you have something. How about that, and respect the person's life, because we all know people lie, police lie, prosecutors lie, so it's like until something like for the trust they put in the police, especially Roswell, after all the articles and everything that's happened with them, and and I don't know if Fulton County is so busy and so distracted with everything else they got going on or whatever that they don't even think to say, hey, where did this come out of? Because everything that come out of these certain cities we need to really evaluate because they have a history in their police department of bad arrests. So we need to really, 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 what I'm saying? It's like, but
So what you're saying is what's going on out there in the world is going to be going on until I'm free. Is that what you're saying?
Nick, trust and believe. You ain't never gonna be free, okay? You ain't never gonna be free. So no, we don't know how long it's gonna go on, but we do know you ain't gonna be free.
I think it'll last that freaking long. Sheesh.
What'd you say?
I hope not. I hope they get bored.
Well, that ain't what.
Just interested.
It don't sound like it. It's like yeah. Okay. It seemed like nobody had no problem at all until I got in here.
No.
It's amazing to me. Nobody had the balls to even come out their mouth on one side with you.
Huh?
Now I'm like, everybody got all the balls and don't even know me.
I didn't know he was talking about balls. I've been saying a lot about balls today. Have y'all noticed that? I promise to God I didn't know he was going to start talking about balls. Now he talking about balls in his mouth. He's talking about teabagging. Is that what we're talking about? First we're talking about tossing salads and now we're talking about teabagging. Let me play this back. What is really happening? Y'all didn't tell me he said shit about balls. I had no idea balls were going to come up in this conversation. Got me choking. Not on balls, though. Let's be very clear. I'm not choking on balls. But what the fuck? Wait. Let's see.
Well, that ain't what
Just interested.
It don't sound like it. It's like, yeah. Okay. It seemed like nobody had no problem at all until I got in here. It's amazing to me.
Nobody had no problems at all until I got in here. I guess what he means is these women that are charging him with these crimes. I got a feeling, sir, they had a problem with you. I got a feeling, sir, that you maybe you didn't hear from them because you blocked them, you ghosted them. Okay, hey ghost, you had ghosted the people. Ghost, okay? Have you ever been ghosted? Huh? You ghosted the people, but they were definitely having problems and were trying to reach you about their problems that you caused. Like, what are we doing right now, sir? Did we just meet? Did you think we just met or something? Boy.
Nobody had the balls to even come out their mouth on one side with you.
They didn't have balls in their mouth? Did you have balls in your mouth? When's the last time you had balls in your mouth, Nesto? Huh? And whose balls were they? Were they big balls? Huh? Is that why it was coming outside of your mouth? What are you thinking about, sir? What is this talk about balls?
It's amazing to me. Nobody had the balls to even come out their mouth on one side with you. Of nothing.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, everybody got all the balls.
Everybody got all the balls. They got all the balls, child. He is jealous. He is jealous that the people got all the balls and he only got them musty balls in that damn jailhouse with him. Oh my God. It is a sad day for Nesto. Oh my God, Nesto. Okay.
Know me. That's crazy to me.
Well, that's what they do. That's what I said. Any article that come up in the black community, they do the same thing with that person. They do it with everybody. They're just dragging us out just because your case is still, they're paying attention and they just want it. You know how you hear somebody get arrested and you don't think about it no more?
Right.
And then you ready to go to the next story. So that is what's not happening because, okay, this came out last year and then you would think somebody would move on to the next story and be like, oh, but it's like they keep, rebirthing and just keep, playing it over and, oh, this came this many like so with me.
Why has it been giving you a headache for a whole week?
I only had a headache that one day, which is what Thursday. No, I mean, it didn't. I don't know. I guess I need this thing to be open so I can be distracted. That's what it is. I have too much empty time on my hands where I'm not busy enough to just, think about something else.
Get the job. Get a job. Go volunteer at a food bank. Join the church. Find the Lord. There's so many things you could be doing, Sonya. You just choose not to. Okay? And when he gets out, trust me, you'll be lonelier than ever. This is the least amount of loneliness you will experience with Nesto in your life. You better hope he stay locked up. Because if he comes out, you won't see him. You'll be singing the same song that Madison's over there singing. Have you ever been ghosted?
Well, that's fine. That's cool.
The only thing you need to concentrate on is one thing. That's it. What you say you started out with 2 weeks ago. You need to stay on that. That is it. That's gonna be all right. Yeah, stay on that because time is going by. Yes, it is.
Oh my God, yeah. So my brother told me some good stuff on that. As far as
Okay.
I'll text that to you. Right, text that to you. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta stay on that. Yeah. That's gonna give you what you need. Yeah. Stay focused on that.
Exactly.
The other stuff ain't. You can sit back, eat your popcorn later on, and laugh at that, like a TV show later. But right now you gotta put some work in. Yeah.
That's what I'm about to do.
That's all. That's the best thing I can tell you.
She got to put some work in. Who is this nigga and who is she? What are we talking about?
That is the best thing. Ain't no best thing. That is the best thing. Yeah. So,
Right.
yeah.
Stay focused.
Stay
Gotta
focused.
stay focused.
Exactly. That's what I want you to do. Get off balance. Yeah. Stay focused. And everything will be just fine.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. They can talk about boys, they can talk about it. That's fine. All that shit is fine. That shit ain't nothing.
It's cool. It's all good. You know what I need to do? I need to find a skating rink and go skating. I didn't bring my skates.
Well,
Get that workout on. But, you know, what I could do is rollerblade. I could do some rollerblades. Do that.
okay.
Well,
everything else is
You gonna get some rollerblades? Girl, she refused to get a car, didn't she? She was really refusing to get a car. She tried everything. Scooters, skates, probably skateboarding. She tried every fucking thing she could. Probably jumped on the back of a pigeon at some motherfucking point. This lady did everything she could to avoid getting a vehicle. Huh? Make it make sense. Oh my God, Miss Principal. Miss Principal, really? Miss Principal said, V, have you ever seen a skeleton skate? Girl. It is not Halloween. Don't be trying to scare me. I am not trying to picture that. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around seeing Nestor with some balls coming out the side of his mouth and the people he talking about. All right? I'm sick of hearing about this salad tossing, this he eating groceries. I don't want to hear about him eating up the salad, balls in his mouth, and the people he be talking to coming out the side of their mouth. Big balls, okay? Big balls. And now you want me to think about a skeleton on some skates? No, I don't want to picture it. I'm just telling you what she has said, but I don't want to picture it. Why would you do that? I'm Unique says she ain't got no money. LOL. Broke as a joke. I guess because why is she always looking for, she gonna get a bicycle, a tricycle? Why doesn't she just save up her coin and get an actual vehicle? Oh my God. Okay.
running smooth, so you should be okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Just be focused.
Yeah, just
Hey, Cupcakes.
okay. Let's all them do it. Get them little change, the little 2 pennies they get. Because at the end of the day, they got whatever they got, they got to come on with it. Yeah.
Come on with it.
Yeah, definitely read some new shit today, some new information.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that just stay on what you're on right now. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Are you writing every day like you're supposed to?
That's all I am. You can't tell?
Yeah, I can tell. I was reading it. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah.
Okay. So I know they can't beat me. The ones that are talking this shit, they cannot beat me. Trust me. Yeah, that bilingual shit they're talking about is nothing to me. So let them just keep on whatever they're doing. That's fine.
Okay. Yep. Nigga, I promise you, as long as you sitting in there, everybody is whooping on that ass. Okay? You ain't gonna beat shit. Why? Because you already lost. You already lost. What are we talking about? They can't beat me. So that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. They didn't beat you. Okay? Because you are a loser. And you are in jail. That's it. That's all.
They talk about the football player. What's the football player? The boy married to Sierra.
They get what?
They talk about Sierra husband.
Oh, I know.
They dog him all the way out. And he got millions.
They find something. That's it.
Yeah, they talk about her too. So she get
Yeah,
them.
they're gonna find, right. They're gonna find something. Everybody for some reason gotta have insert an opinion on everything.
Yeah,
But you know what? That's fine if you purposely put your, like Jada, how like she go on and do the interviews and insert herself and put her business out there. That's one thing. But when you don't put your business out there, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I'm not trying to hear that. You know,
yeah,
so.
that's a different game, bro. I mean,
Yeah, it's different when you put yourself and you go like these. It was crazy. And I kind of got off of Instagram. Just my page is closed, but just watching this stuff. I guess I just started looking at tiny houses and whatnot. But these women be going at it with their men, dudes, husbands, or whatever, and then she put it on live. Why they going like I don't know if it's a skit or if it's just let the whole world see what's going on today or this argument me and him about to have. Like it's like no. But what would be the point? What is up with?
Listen, man, people like anything to take them off of their shit they thinking about all day long.
It's about the people that's putting it out there. Like, why would I get into it with somebody and then be like, hold on, let me put this on live so everybody in the Instagram world can see me and him, you know what I'm saying, beefing out or whatever. I get it if your life is in danger and you want somebody to witness a crime, maybe. Like, I get that part because that's a good little, you know, some guys don't care. They kill them on live and all that anyway, but just to say, you know, maybe solve the crime. I get that part. But when you just have like a general like argument or me and her got into it or she had an OnlyFans page and her and her husband was having an argument and she would go put it on live so for the whole world to see and then her cutting into him, you know what I'm saying, making him look less of a, you know, man in a situation. Right. And it's crazy like that you would do that. Like unless you're getting divorced, why would you be that messy with your marriage? To do that, you know.
Wait, but why was she making some suggestion that if the woman is to expose the man, how can somebody make a person look like they're less than the man if the man is the one doing whatever he's doing? Like, she is always making some excuse, even though she always gets the story wrong, even though we know she don't know what the fuck she talking about. The scenarios that she presents and her mindset is so telling about the type of human she is, but most specifically the type of woman, a black woman at that. She is pathetic as hell where this shit is concerned to me. Miss Principal, thank you so much for the super chat. Child, what the fuck are they talking about? I can't even be nosy. Their conversation is everywhere and nowhere. I feel the same. I get distracted too. And I'm supposed to pay attention because it's my show. It's hard. Y'all don't understand how hard. Thank you so much, Miss Principal. Ooh.
All this shit is,
This.
no purpose.
They need to unplug internet.
So you just stay focused. That's all I'm trying to say.
You just stay
Get
focused.
off that shit and get in. Man, listen. When I was out there, I wasn't thinking about them folks. I wasn't even thinking about who had to say something about me. I would walk around people, they didn't know who the hell I was who I was. So that shit ain't nothing. Trust me, it ain't nothing. It seems like it's something, but it ain't nothing. So it is what it is. You know, if you're feeding the whole world, somebody got something to say. Because they ain't giving you.
I had that in high school. That was the last time I had, well, you know what I had.
How is a nigga who steals everything that he acquires talking about he put people on, he feeding everybody? When was this nigga ever feeding everybody when he could barely feed himself and his wife? They could barely keep a roof over their heads, but he had everybody out here eating because of him. If you don't go somewhere and leave me alone, Nesto, like seriously, it's something wrong with him. He's so delusional. And so is she.
That when I got shot too. Because everybody, same thing, but it was just local. And it was the same thing. Everybody had their, you know, story of what happened. And, it was this, it was that, it was that sister. And my cousin come with a whole other story. And I was like, well, damn, how many versions of the story do we have? It was like 8 versions of a story. And none of the versions were true. And I realized, well, all of that sounds freaking crazy. And that could even sound like that could even be possible. And how did that even make sense, you know? And so after like 5 years of just hearing all of that stuff, I'm like, you know, it's just time to leave and go somewhere else.
So basically, all that what you said that you respect. What did you say? You said I respect your opinion. So all
Oh yeah, from the right. From the
okay,
yeah.
so you was already prepared for war. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I'm just saying.
No, I hear you.
Okay, yeah, you was already prepared. So what you doing?
I think I got down for a loop when old girl did. She did. That's what that shit was. Like, who knew? You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Yeah, I understand.
Who knows? Who knows? Who saw that?
Well, here's the thing. They didn't have no information unless you let them use some of it. So, guess what? Can't go with some bad. There you go. There you go.
None whatsoever.
I am so sorry, y'all. I'm over here talking. I apologize. Okay, so I didn't hear the last minute of what he just said, and the reason being is because I was looking for something I wanted to show you guys. Sonya said that, when she had her situation, everybody had a different story. Everybody had different versions. That she heard things that people were saying about her, but they weren't true. It was a different version or what have you. Okay. So I received this message on February 1st. It was the day after the interview that I did with Sonya. And I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. Yeah. Okay. Now, this person knows Sonya. But, and I won't be revealing how. Okay. And she also has spoken to people in the family. I'll put it that way. Okay. She's not a family member. She is not a family member. She is someone who knows the family. Got it? And knows the family members. All right. So this is what was told to me the day after my interview with Sonya. I saw you interview Sonya Durham. I know her family and the story of her pow pow that she provided to you was a complete lie. Amongst other things, Sonya was part of a stick-up ring. Her and her friends would lure dope men with sex, and once the men were in compromising positions, Sonya's male friends would come rob them of money and rugs. There was then a hit put out on Sonya, but the guy who put the hit out, his name was Cash. Okay? His name was Cash. Called it off and decided he would kill her himself. Okay? So his intent was to kill everyone in the apartment, as they were all a part of the ring. Who all was in that house? I know it was her. It was her cousin. Her sister was Tanya, the sister that was there. We know that Sydney was there in a closet or some shit. I don't know. She liked putting babies in closets, so I don't know. But the baby was there. Sonya's brother was there. And then another guy. Is that correct? It was a few people. So, yeah. So, let me read it again. So his intent was to kill everyone in the apartment, as they were all a part of the ring. Subsequently, he got killed in the process after a struggle over the GUN. Okay, just wanted to give clarity. She has always been about drama and bad news. She said bad news, Joe. And that's all Sonya give is bad ass news. Says she fled Cleveland because others still wanted to KILL her. Now that's what they had said. Okay? That's what they had said on February 1st, 2024. It doesn't have the time. Okay? Because I was going to give you the hour and the minute. Okay? But that's what had happened. Just so you know. Okay, everybody got their own story.
So you
One
don't
with them.
know how important the food pocket is. They got to eat.
Man, you know what?
What?
I ain't gonna speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give it no attention. Because if I say, you know what I'm saying? She got way more popular energy in her circle. You get me? So I'm not even gonna speak on it. Way more popular energy on her circle. Way more. You know? And I might, you know, but I might not. I don't know. I've never been that person.
Well, you know what? It's fine. All I'm gonna say is just stay focused. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. On the end game.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Stay on that right there.
Stay focused on that.
You'll be fine. You know.
I'm gonna call.
Who?
I'm gonna call my attorney tomorrow.
Yeah.
And find out what he decided, because he was supposed to let me know, which I'm taking it as a he don't, because he's been kind of tippering off because he want to retire. But I got somebody else I'm gonna talk to about it and see how soon. Or if I can just do it myself, because I may be able to do it myself since it's my situation. I should be able to file everything pro se and be okay with that. You know, I'm gonna see if I can do it. I should be able to. It should be cut and dry. Shouldn't even be that serious of a conversation.
You gonna see if you can do it yourself. Okay. Go ahead, Christian Gold. Do you?
Oh, okay.
My brother was telling, he was looking at all the property in the city. He was like, property, everything's pretty much double. But you know what? Everything's going up because everything's about to go down.
Oh, is
It's about to
it?
get another reset when it comes to that, because the banks want to be the homeowners. They want to be the landlords, and they're trying to push everybody from middle to low class out of the homes. Chase is trying to be
You have 1 minute remaining.
Chase is trying to be a landlord, massive landlord. You know, they got something up their sleeve, so it's gonna all come to light. Probably by 2030, because that's when they got that 2030 plan. So I don't know.
2030 plan.
I read that and I still was kind of thrown, but I was like, the hell? But some new world health organization, they want everything under one. This under one, but nobody get along right now for everybody try to be under one. Unless everybody's in on the facade and all these things they're doing, we think everybody's against each other, but everybody's in bed together. Because how the governments work. It's all about power.
Wow.
Well, they only let us see what they want us to see. We might think they're at war with each other, the main, China, Russia, and all that, but they can still also be in bed together too. And just letting us think.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
That's right. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Okay? Because that's our girl Shay over here at Phone Calls from Prison and PCFP Extras. That's our girl. That is our girl. Now, are y'all ready to get into some Corey Holcomb and what Corey Holcomb had said? Okay. Let me get that together. Are y'all ready to see what Corey Holcomb has said about this here man? Huh? Because I'm ready. Hold on, let me get to it. Okay. Here, this is what I'm going to do. Hold on. Trying to get a good... So let me turn this on. We're going to only listen to the audio because now, mind y'all, I got dinged yesterday. I sure did. I got dinged for showing that song that I played, that Limp Bizkit song that I played because of Q. So I that will not be monetized. That video will not be monetized. And this one might be tricky. Okay? So y'all bear with me. We're only gonna listen to about 10 minutes of this, but this is what Corey Holcomb actually said about Shirley and Nesto. And this was back on September 12th that they even spoke on it. Okay? It was September 12th. This video over here was November. So she had been holding on to this information for 2 months, but for whatever reason, she needed to come out here and tell this man this badass news that they over there talking about it, but then didn't want to say exactly what it was that he said. So anyway, let's get into what he had said. Hold on, let me fix this, child. Hold on. We want to get this here microphone together. Hold on. There we go. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can y'all hear me? I think y'all can hear me. Okay. All right. So this is Corey Holcomb. He's on the show with his co-host Darlene Ortiz, and then there's another guy, who I'm not familiar with, and who definitely isn't. Oh, his name is Spud. He goes by Spud, but he's not a regular on here. I wasn't familiar with him. But anyway, so some comedian named Spud, Darlene Ortiz, Ice Cube, I'm sorry, not Ice Cube, Ice-T's ex-girlfriend. I don't think they were married, but they got a child together who's an adult at this point. Darlene used to be like a little video vixen. She's on the cover of one of Ice-T's albums or what have you. Okay, so anyway, let's listen to what Corey and the folks has said.
An ass, D.
Wow. Well, I have them, so I will send them. Then again, we were all late, and it was. In all honesty, it was my latest day ever.
Hold on.
Here we go. Weren't we just speaking about poor Steve Harvey? Oh.
What happened now?
Like last week, we were already speaking about the possible news about he and his wife, Marjorie, possibly.
What's the news?
Possibly having some kind of, bad information on their marriage, because apparently, let him tell it, that they're not. So now here we go. Now he's in the news with that. But then here goes something else. And this is just, wow, this is so trippy. Okay, so you know who Shirley Strawberry is, right? The one who's been on his show for a long time.
He did her bad.
Well, anyway, she's still on his show, but I don't know if you've heard of this story, but somebody released,
Rasheed Wallace.
What happened?
No, go ahead, D, my bad.
Anyway, somebody released, recordings of her speaking to her husband, because they're not divorced yet, and who's been in jail, right? So her husband has been arrested and has been in jail since July 2022. So somebody now has leaked those messages, and in the message, it's literally conversations between the two, he and her, and she brings up Steve Harvey and his wife. So she talks about them, and says that I think the guy asked her something about how was she, Marjorie, whatever. She said, she treated us like we're the help. And then she said that Steve Harvey, something to the degree of that Steve Harvey is afraid of her, his wife.
But
So let's go back. So Darlene Ortiz says somebody leaked the calls. They kill me with that leak the calls shit, okay? And that these conversations were released. Now, I want you to know Corey's not fully paying attention, okay? Because he doesn't get, but honestly, well, I got my opinion about some of this that I've always kind of felt where this Steve situation was concerned and why Shirley felt the need to I guess she had to apologize, I guess. But it was a private conversation. She really didn't say nothing that damn bad. But Okay, let's listen. Oops, sorry.
D, she spoke some real shit.
I was just gonna say, now I'm not done yet. Now I'm not even hating on that. I mean, I'm just it again. These were conversations between two people that were supposed to have been, private. So a lot of times people just have conversation, but it wasn't done in super malice, whatever. They're just having an exchange. It was exposed.
Now, let's say this, Darlene Ortiz. It was not a private conversation. It's a recorded call. He's in jail, and when you are in jail, you have no right to privacy. You have very few rights. You're considered property. Okay? So, just so we're clear.
To the public, so they put her on blast. So she gave a public apology to Steve on their show. And then Steve also kind of gave his own little take on everything, and that's kind of long and drawn out. But the bigger scandal to me is this guy and her.
D, you have to make the point. What happened?
I just said that she was caught, that they exposed the conversations between her and her husband, and they
About what?
about
Corey, are you paying attention? That is the story. That's it. That's all. The calls were exposed. It was a call between Shirley and Nesto. She said a couple of things about Steve and Marjorie. One, that Marjorie treats him like the help, and two, that Steve sounds like he huffing and puffing going up and down steps and he's scared of his wife. That's what she said. It ain't even that deep, but that's what happened, and she had to come out here and apologize for it. That's it, Corey. End of the story. Golly.
her talking about Steve Harvey and his wife. Now that's his co-host.
Hey,
That's
Attitude
if somebody
Tono.
had
Hey,
a-
CJ.
About everybody that's around them.
Right,
What
but they
did
don't
they
know what they're
say?
saying. I just said that she said Steve's afraid of her, that of Marjorie, his wife, that she runs things, and that she basically, they don't see him that as often, go over their house to visit, probably because of her, and that she treats them like they were the help. In other
She
words,
basically said Steve was simping.
simping,
Scared of his
basically.
wife.
Right.
And that his wife got a bad attitude. She treats them like the help.
Like the help.
That's what he said.
Well,
She said.
if somebody works and you don't treat them like the help, they act like they're ahead of you. So what's new?
Well,
But here's the bigger thing.
now that is not the truth, and that goes to show you right there how he treats them people on that show, and how he probably treats people in life. That tells me a lot. So you have to teach people. So people that work for you and do things for you, they're not on your level just because you hired them to do a job. Somehow you're better than them, and you got to treat them a certain kind of way so they don't think that they're better than you. You sound crazy. That's why I can't. This dude right here.
This whole entire thing, what I found out is that, wait a second, I was like, wow.
We don't even know who is who. That's
Okay.
Steve Harvey, that's his wife. Who is the lady right there?
That's Shirley Strawberry.
Shirley Strawberry.
Now,
Her husband. Well,
She
if
said.
Hold on
you
one
work-
second, y'all.
If somebody works for you and you don't
I'm gonna
treat
get
them
that.
like the help, they act like they're ahead of you. So what's
You
new?
hear that shit?
but here's the bigger thing about this whole entire thing, what I found out is that, wait a second, I was like, wow.
We don't even know who is who. That's
Okay.
Steve Harvey, that's his wife. Who is the lady?
That's Shirley Strawberry.
Shirley Strawberry.
Now,
Her husband in jail for what?
Fucking
man.
animals and all
animals
kind of
and
shit.
some alleged.
You
things
hear
with
what they just
children.
said? That man said he in there for fucking animals and children and all kinds of shit. That's not why he in there. Now, I ain't saying he ain't did all them things. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me at this point, but that is not what the fuck he is in jail for. He has some pictures of animals and kids, but he's not in jail for effing animals and kids. Well, he is in there for messing with an underage girl, though. That is true. He is in there for that part. But dude, stop it. I'm going back just one more time real quick. So when they show, hold on. Okay.
Yet, and who's been in jail, right? So her husband has been arrested and has been in jail since July 2022. So somebody now has leaked those messages. And in the message, it's literally conversations between the two, he and her. And she brings up Steve Harvey and his wife. So she talks about them. And says that I guess the guy asked her something about like, oh, how was she, Marjorie, whatever. She said, she treated us like we're the help. And then she said that Steve Harvey, something to the degree of that Steve Harvey is afraid of her, his wife.
But you know what, D, she spoke some real shit.
I was just going to say, now, I'm not done yet. Now, I'm not even hating on that. I mean, again, these were conversations between two people that were supposed to have been, private. So a lot of times people just have conversation, but it wasn't done in super malice, whatever. They're just having an exchange. It was exposed to the public. So they put her on blast. So she gave a public apology to Steve on their show. And then Steve also kind of gave his own little take on everything, and that's kind of long and drawn out. But the bigger scandal to me is this guy and her.
Hey, you have to make the point. What happened?
I just said it, that she was caught, that they exposed the conversations between her and her husband, and
about what?
About her talking about Steve Harvey and his wife. Now that's his coworker. That's like if somebody had
everybody talk about everybody that's around them.
Right, but they don't know what they're saying. I just said that she said Steve's afraid of her, of Marjorie, his wife, that she runs things, and that she basically, they don't see him as often, go over their house to visit, probably because of her, and that she treats them like they were the help. In other words,
basically said Steve was simping,
scared
of his wife,
right,
and that his wife got a bad attitude. She treat them like the help.
Like the help.
That's what he said.
Well, if somebody works for you, and you don't treat them like the help, they act like they're ahead of you. So what's new?
But here's the bigger thing about this whole entire thing that I found out is that, wait a second, I was like, wow.
We don't even know who is who. That's Steve Harvey, that's his wife. Who is the lady right there?
That's Shirley Strawberry.
Shirley Strawberry.
Now,
her husband in jail for what?
Fucking animals.
You hear that?
All kinds of shit.
Some alleged things with children where he can't be around children. And blah, blah. But this particular
and this bitch got a problem with somebody treating them like they the motherfucking help.
Well,
who with a nigga who fuck things?
Oh my God!
And it's
the fuck is this?
Wait, and it's getting even worse because more messages were revealed, and she actually had some problems between her and her family when she was dealing with this guy, that her and her daughter fell out. Well, now it's going to get even worse because in one of the messages, she's actually talking about her daughter to him, and it's bad. Like, I'm like, Anyway, it's just very messy.
He is basically saying this bitch Shirley Strawberry is a messy bitch who married a motherfucker who fuck things.
And
Prima Wanda, no, he ain't drunk. I don't even see him sipping on nothing. Ain't even no water in front of him. He is very, very sober. Okay? Extremely sober. Miss Principal said, this is what happens when you glance at the cliff notes. That part. Okay? Are you kidding me? He in there for fucking animals and kids and all kinds of shit. But what Corey says is funny. He said, so basically what you're saying is Shirley Strawberry is a messy bitch. Yeah, I would agree. Damn it. Okay. Now who married the husband that fucks things. That's what he said. We can't confirm or deny those things there, Corey. But yes, I would agree that Shirley's a messy bitch. Okay, that's my opinion.
What else?
In the same story, they released more conversations of his with his mistress. So now she was already putting up for him, like telling everybody, oh, he's not as bad as it's not. He might be arrested, but he's not guilty.
We get a picture of her
not being proven guilty and all that. So in other words, she was standing up for the guy. She was standing up for the guy, and everybody.
Wait a minute. So now, look, I wish I had. Hold on one second, because I want to give y'all. I want y'all to see what they are looking at. Hold on one second. So let me snap the picture. Okay, so it's this picture they got here. Hold on, let me snap it. I'm gonna pull them up and show you the pictures they looking at. while they talking about this shit. Okay, hold on. Okay, so y'all can see what they're looking at as far as Shirley and Nesta are concerned. Uh, yeah, I'm a let me get this up here. I want y'all to see the exact pictures that he is looking at when Corey is saying what the F it is he is saying. I want y'all to see. So let me load this up real quick. And since we talking about animals being nasty, I'll be right back while I load this.
She got a big ass body and some last breasts. Do like a gorilla and beat on your chest. Silverback, silverback, silverback. Silverback, silverback, silverback. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. That's my hoe, and she left her baby daddy in the past. You are first, but I'm about to be her last. Pillow talking and she say your dick trash. She loving how this puppy eat her ass. She ain't a She got a big ass body and some last breasts. Do like a gorilla and beat on your chest. Silverback, silverback, silverback. Silverback, silverback, silverback. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. That's my hoe, and she left her baby daddy in the past. You are first, but I'm about to be her last. Pillow talking and she say your dick trash. She loving how this puppy eat her ass. She loving how this puppy eat her ass. She ain't a
Okay. Child. Hold on one second, child. I'm still over here struggling. Give me a second, cause we're getting ready. I want y'all to see what the hell it is that he is seeing. I'll be right back, I promise.
What you say? Let's play. You work all week long, letting your hair down tonight can't be wrong. I got a game we can play. Close the doors cause you're gonna wanna stay. Hey. When I play, I win. You know deep within it's not a sin for you to give in. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Tell me what you wanna see. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Come on boy and play with me. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Tell me what you wanna see. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Come on boy and play with me. I'ma give you what you need. Let me plant the seed, all I want is you.
Oh my God. Can y'all hear me now? Y'all should be able to hear me now. I apologize. I apologize. I just got a call from or a text from Black But Not Bitter. So I didn't know you guys couldn't hear me. I guess because I was, loading up these damn shits. Okay. And it was playing too. Hold on one second, y'all. Damn it, man. Okay. Let me go back to when they see the pictures. So I'm going to show you the pictures. There's 3 pictures that they pop up. And I'm going to show you the pictures of what they're looking at when Corey says what he says about these foods. Okay? So this is the first picture. Okay? So let's listen to what Corey says when he looks at that picture first.
That's a backdoorian nigga.
Wait.
In the same story.
Okay, here we go.
Released more conversations of his.
Okay, here we go.
Mistress. So now she was already putting up for him, like telling everybody, "Oh, he's not as bad as it's not. He might be arrested, but he's not guilty. Not being guilty and all that." So in other words, she was standing up for the guy.
Everything.
She was standing up for the guy, and everybody else apparently in her family had already did not care for the guy. And he was already known since the 80s, allegedly, doing a lot of scandalous con stuff.
But that's a backdoorian nigga.
Excuse me? And squeeze me? Did you hear that? What? You need to hit the like button just for that, okay? I mean, I don't mean no offense to nobody, but I just never had heard... I had never heard anybody say such a thing. This is the picture that Corey is looking at. This is the only picture Corey sees in this moment. And, oh, I'm sorry. I take that back. He saw this picture first. Let me show you the picture he's looking at now. I apologize. He is now looking at this picture. Okay? This is what Corey is looking at when he calls Nesto a backdoorian. Let me go back. Listen.
He might be arrested, but he's not guilty.
We get a picture of her husband.
Not being proven guilty and all that. So in other words,
there he is.
Standing up for the guy. She was standing up for the guy, and everybody else apparently in her family had already did not care for the guy, and he was already known since the 80s, allegedly, doing a lot of scandalous con stuff.
But that's a backdoorian nigga.
I'm sorry, what did you say? What was that again? Huh? Let me put that in here for the people because I had never heard this before. I never in my life heard such a thing. But this is what he has said. He said, "This is a backdoorian nigga." I'm dead. What the fuck? I've never heard that before in my life. Here we go.
He might be arrested, but he's not guilty.
We get a picture of her husband.
Not being proven guilty and all that. So in other words, she was standing up for the guy. She was standing up for the guy, and everybody else apparently in her family had already did not care for the guy, and he was already known since the 80s, allegedly, doing a lot of scandalous con stuff.
But that's a backdoorian nigga.
Wow.
He ain't got talking, I can tell you.
Wait, they even released the messages. Have you heard those? The ones between his mistress. So he and his mistress. And let me tell you what's interesting is at my point again, guys, when they are talking to different people, their voices change. Like his whole demeanor, but again, he's playing her for sure. His whole demeanor is totally different with the so-called side girl.
But Corey,
he's talking like a whole different dude, like a street dude, whatever. But with Shirley, he's putting on this whole. It's so embarrassing.
Let me tell you, that motherfucker's talking so ignorant.
It's so crazy.
Something got to be wrong with Shirley to even fuck with.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm saying the bigger picture is so sad that she's
confidence. They mismatch.
I was just
oh my God!
Going to the Beyonce concert with tickets he bought.
It's so sad. They confiscated her.
Do you hear that? He said that the co-host. The co-host is who says something about how Nesto is talking, and he said he sound ignorant as fuck. Haven't we said that? Is this a surprise? Even she has told Nesto he talks so country. Okay, and country is different than southern. Let's be very clear. I constantly try to say this, but he country illiterate. Okay, that's what he is. All right, that's what he is. Huh? That's what he is. And then there he looks at this next picture here. Hold on. In a second. It's only 3 pictures that they even look at that. This one right here. This one right here too. Let's see what they say.
They've done all kind of stuff, all because allegedly
he put all the scam shit in this bitch name.
He look like a fruit booty Marvin Sapp.
Huh? What?
It's just getting worse for them. So my lord.
Excuse me. Excuse me. A what now? What had you said? What did you say? What did you say? Huh? I know you didn't say what I think you had said. A what now? You wrong for that. You wrong for that. You wrong for that. You stay wrong. Ooh, Corey. A fruit booty Marvin Sapp. Is that what we're doing now? Jesus, why are we doing that? Okay, let's listen.
Look at her. Look at her.
I know. Well, I mean, I don't know about, like I said, look, but just
you can see the lack of confidence.
If you hear those conversations, 70,
she's
really?
She's about 70.
I
She's 68 to 70.
Yeah, but you can't be
he's
that
11
insecure.
years younger than her too. So
and it don't matter. He took it wrong. Backside of the game.
So sad that
he's a backdoorian for sure.
Right.
Wow.
I mean, I hope to goodness she's not accepting it now.
She wants somebody to show off at the barbecue and family.
Huh? That's what we said too.
I have some compassion as a human being.
I thought you said you don't feel 70. I'm like, you ain't 70.
What? Shut up.
I don't feel a whole lot of sympathy for her either. I know people out here do. Good for them. She's got enough then. Because honestly, she signed up for it, and that's what that lady has said. Okay. But let's listen.
No, I'm just saying, I do
feel
have
sympathy for her because I know the company she keep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And look at the other people she be around. These people are nothing but drama drawers.
And let me tell you
Ooh.
what else. And then Steve Harvey humiliated her on the show, making her apology. Did you hear her apology, D?
I didn't hear it all the way through. I
That
just
shit
heard her
is fucked
say
up
what
to
she said.
even.
What did she say?
Well, she said she was sorry for talking about Marjorie. She was sorry for saying, she said Steve Harvey was walking up the stairs and the motherfucker could barely breathe walking up the stairs. She was saying all kind of shit, but not really in a. It was a personal conversation between her and her husband.
Right, they gossip.
And some fuck shit, a fuck person released it, which they shouldn't even have released the jail. It was a jail conversation.
But you know there's a whole website where where you can listen to all of, you know that.
And she said Margie, and then she was kind of hating on her a little bit. She said when she got, they bought Tyler Perry house. She said Steve got her set up where she get massages and she had people come in and out of the house and do everything for her. And she said we wouldn't even be able to be in the house looking around if she had been there.
Oh, that I caught. Yeah.
She said, Steve's scared of the bitch, so. That's what she said, and she did. He's scared of her.
I'm not taking up for Steve Harvey or nothing. I am telling you, if you got a bitch like that at your house, keep the bitch in the living room on the couch. Because everything else she sees, she gonna talk about. Really, why the bitch at your house? Look, if the bitch worked for you and she at your house, she ain't gonna do nothing but rummage through shit so she can tell the streets.
And that's what she did, basically.
Why do you think anything different? I brought a nigga to my house who used to be on the show, that nigga Precise. That nigga said I'm a bum. I was laughing.
I don't know him though, but every show, man, that motherfucker was hollering. And D, oh my God.
Yeah,
he was high, man.
I'm surprised you didn't pull his pistol on that motherfucker.
No, that's his homie.
But I'm using it as a point to show, dog, whenever you invite somebody to your house, for whatever the reason is, I don't care if you live in a mansion, they gonna find something to talk about.
You are vulnerable once you bring them into your space.
Your domain, that's right.
I do comedy shows, I do shows when I'm preaching, giving the word. Anybody around me, I expect them to go and tell the streets what they saw. That's why I'm very picky about who I have around me. Because motherfuckers naturally have envy for anybody who in that spot. And I'm talking about that spot, whatever that spot may be.
Yeah, whatever may be, right.
And they don't understand, man, that a jealous, envious motherfucker is a weak motherfucker, too. You're just a weak-ass motherfucker.
Right.
You being mad, you getting mad at the gift God gives somebody, and you ain't even tried nothing yourself.
This bitch got a "you told Harbo to beat me" face.
Oh,
look at that look right there when she under that nigga.
She look like a
I
mannequin.
don't fuck with no bitch like that, man. You have that bitch around you, that bitch gonna talk about you.
But the irony and the twist
We
of
all
it
heard her
is that
talking about Steve on the shit, right? I'm playing it off like I ain't hear that shit. I heard that bitch ain't shit. And she married a motherfucker that put dookie dick in her.
and
her pussy still dripping shit.
And I hate to say it, but I was entertained to hear those
elderly
messages between him and
pussy.
homegirl. It is so different. He's two different people, and and
when
that's
he
just
talk-
with them
you heard
two.
when he was talking
When he
to
was
the
talking to the mistress, oh my God, he's telling her to exercise her thing.
He
down
told
there.
the mistress, he said, since I'm in prison, whenever your pussy get hot, just tap on it.
Oh my God.
And he thanked her for getting breasts.
Some other
Yup, and he was like, let me see them. Oh my, he was just.
The people have been paying attention to the calls, okay? The people were paying attention to the calls. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. These people crazy, child. People crazy.
While you in jail, niggas pogo sticking in that motherfucker.
Wow.
High diving in that pussy. Niggas
Wow.
But Darlene, he sound like he sound like a backdoorian. Though you hear how he talk, he don't sound masculine.
That's that old school player, those kind of things. So that's like,
look at that nigga, dog.
If you hear his voice, it's already solidified, not just from the picture, but his voice. He sound like a backdoorian. Anybody could have. Shirley Strawberry, I feel for you.
Oh,
fuck that.
He said, Shirley Strawberry, I feel for you because you fucked up. Oh my God. Oh my God.
She fell for the okie doke.
Look, they got the dookie dick.
She fell for the okie doke. Dog it.
Strawberry. That's the neighborhood. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
and
Strawberry, not by accident.
And Steve, the motherfucker's name is Ernest.
And I want to say this about
No, he calls himself that. His
He got
real
more on Steve Harvey.
his real legal name is Ernest Williams, but he tried to zhuzh it up and give himself some flavor.
The people are paying attention. They paying attention, ain't they? They are paying attention, Jesus. Oh my God.
His name is Ernest Williams, but he added their Ernest.
He got a Mobile, Alabama name.
Yeah.
Ernest.
He tried to give himself some more
Oh,
flavor.
that shit a fucking hot mess right there.
Look.
You got more on Steve Harvey?
No.
I just want to say this.
Go ahead.
I hope Steve Harvey stop explaining himself to motherfuckers. Stop explaining yourself, G. If you a G, motherfucker gonna talk about you, homie. You in the spotlight, man. You in the spotlight, dog. Motherfuckers love to see one of the Titans fall, man. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't
go for it.
Don't.
Yeah.
You sit here acting like and saying what somebody else is. Say who you are, G. You can learn by listening to some of these fools out here. Listen to me, G. I don't give a fuck what the next motherfucker doing. I'm talking about whoever. You say who you are. You can't talk about this because this who I am, motherfucker. I got money. If I fuck my money off, I fuck my money off. God damn it. Who is them people?
Oh, stupid.
That's her?
That's her on the left.
That's the strawberry bitch?
Yeah, the short
Oh my God. Let me pull this picture up too. Oh my God. Do you hear this, nigga? Hold on. Let me snap this picture too, child. Ay, 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 ay. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, Jesus. Okay. He says that's a strawberry bitch too. Oh my God. I didn't realize this picture came up. Okay. And it's not even, hold on. Let me see if I can drop it. Hold on, y'all. It might drop me out. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Hold on. Why he call her the strawberry bitch though? That wasn't nice. Corey Holcomb is so disgusting. I mean, honestly, he really is. He is so damn disgusting. Let me see. Overlay right here. Let me pull up this picture so I can give it to y'all. Yeah. Baby, why is he calling this lady the strawberry bitch? That is not even necessary, but this is Corey Holcomb. So what are we talking about, right? What are we talking about? Let me pull up this one. Layers. This is the one he's looking at now. Oh wait, where'd it go? It's not there? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Why ain't it here, y'all? Ay, ay, ay. Well, I'll tell you what picture it is. I probably can find it out here. How come I can't load it? It loaded it in one place and not the other. Hold on. Oops. Hold on. I could probably find it out here though. It's the picture with her and Steve and let's see, Harvey and another lady who I don't know who that other co-host is. Hold on. Because I know it's out here in images. I don't know why it wouldn't load for me. Let's see here. It's okay. It's this picture. Except, hold on. Okay. It is. Ooh. Share. Okay. It is this picture. Hold on. This picture over here. So you see the picture up over here in the top section right here? But you don't see Nephew Tommy. He's only looking at like Steve and Shirley and the other lady. Who's the other lady, y'all? I don't even know who she is because, you know, I don't be listening to that show. But this is the picture they're looking at. Here, let me okay, here we go.
You can learn by listening to some of these fools out here. Listen to me, G. I don't give a fuck what the next motherfucker doing. I'm talking about whoever. You say who you are. You can't talk about this because this who I am, motherfucker. I got money. If I fuck my money off, I fuck my money off. God damn it. Who's them people?
Oh, stupid.
That's her?
That's her on the left.
That's the strawberry bitch?
Yeah, the shorter one.
Oh, that bitch looked like one of the Pointer Sisters
I
at a
can't-
drag
I
queen
can't
concert.
Okay.
At a drag queen.
Dang it.
Who is the
Wow.
other girl?
There's a new
That's
one.
Les, ain't it? That's Big Les?
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
But you know, if them motherfuckers didn't have that makeup on, you wouldn't even know who they was. You see the other bitch, how much makeup she got on?
Dog, that motherfucker look crazy right there, dog. But anyway.
Anyway, bless her heart.
OG Steve, you ain't got dog, you got paper, you ain't got to explain shit. And I'm telling you, in your face, motherfuckers is gonna be like, it don't matter what the fuck happened. In your face, them motherfuckers is gonna be like, you got paper, nigga. You ain't gotta explain that shit. Divorce is divorce, nigga. Divorce happens to everybody who got nuts.
What?
You ain't finna. Only way you not gonna get divorced is if you just hold your nuts and push them up in your body the whole relationship.
What the hell?
But in all fairness,
turn to a uterus.
The nuts turned into a German chocolate cake, nigga.
but in all fairness, wasn't he saying that he would follow up whenever he would say something, speak on it?
What'd he say?
He would say though that hey, that he's standing up for his woman.
Well, see, with his situation, even with his wife, she got a questionable past that people know about.
And he's
so the
right,
more
he's
he
right.
keep talking, he just make it worse anyway. He fucked up from the beginning from even being married to a person with that kind of past. So he getting really what he deserves.
But Spud, look, check this out. Look, what you
He's
said.
not handling it. Like
What you said, I ain't against that. Because we know how it really go out here, dog. Niggas cuff bitches that they should have never cuffed.
At all.
But what I'm saying is, this nigga needs some guidance now because he in love and don't want to lose her. Because when them niggas get old, they notice they last hurrah. I know.
All right, I'm done with Corey. That was the main part that I wanted y'all to hear at the end of the day. Yeah, they did talk about his voice after all, and it was the co-host that said something and said that for one, he sounded illiterate and ignorant, and that he also sounded like, oh, shall I say it? I don't want to, but a backdooring. Whatever the hell that is. Okay, I'm dead. I am dead. I am dead. I am dead. Okay? All right, y'all. Well, that's really all I have for y'all today. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate y'all so much. I am I'm gonna go and take care of some things around the house. We had there's a guy in here now. He was putting in new ceiling fan and light fixture, and we got to talk to him about doing some other stuff. So yeah, just getting this house together. So that's what I'll be doing this evening rather. It's evening now. It's 5 p.m. my time. Okay. I'm sure Legacy Moon will be live later. I don't know what time she's going live, but I'll be back tomorrow, probably a couple of times, because there's some shit I got to get caught up on out here. Okay. And I also got an interview tomorrow. Don't forget. I haven't decided if I'm gonna air it tomorrow or wait a day or two to do it. Okay, just depends how it goes. I'm gonna do an upload, and it's gonna be with my friend Charles Malik Whitfield. You know him from playing Otis in The Temptations. He played Lucian over there in we just looked that show up the other day. I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, he's also starring in Beauty in Black. He plays the role of Jules on Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black on Netflix. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then Marlon and Dave are going to come by at some point later this week as well. And we might even have another special guest, okay? One of the contestants on The Voice. I'm trying to see if we can coordinate that. Oh, by the way, make sure y'all watch The Voice this week, okay? Because Marla and Dave's baby girl will be on, okay? Her name she goes by Drew Russell, okay? But we call her Lexi. All right, y'all. Well, that's it and that's all. Thank y'all for being here. I want to thank everybody who actually gifted a membership, who became a member, who super chatted. Prima Wanda, thank you yesterday for the Cash App. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. I do. I love y'all so much. Thank you for all that you do to grow this channel. Thank you to my beautiful moderators, the ladies in blue. I love you guys for holding me down. And I want y'all to have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the remainder of this weekend. I know it's like 8 p.m. on the East Coast, but hey, it ain't over till it's over. So enjoy your day. I love y'all to pieces, and ain't nothing Not a damn thing you can do about it. Smooches.
Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Oh, at the end of the day, I welcome in the night. But it's okay, 'cause you are in my life. I can feel the summer breeze and hear the birds flirt with the bees. I can understand everything they say because it is what it is, my friend. At the end of the day, I'm walking through summer like winter don't exist. Taking in the world and everything in it that I don't wanna miss. I refuse to let the world get the best of me and mess with me. The sun has chosen to invest in me, and the rest we'll see. Gotta take it upon myself, take myself right off the shelf. You can come with me, but run with me or you might get left. And that ain't right, but here comes the night, and all I have to say, I'm ready for whatever the morning brings. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, hey, 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 I welcome in the night, hey, 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 but it's okay, hey, hey, 'cause you are in my sight, hey, 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 I can feel the summer breeze and hear the birds flirt with the bees. I can understand everything they say because it is what it is, my friend. At the end of the day, take me back to the day when the old music played, when the old folks showed the way, sitting back in the shade. I don't know what to say about what they are teaching currently. I just know the station and my foundation ain't not turning me. This is my life, and I'm gonna crown myself a winner. I'm making it through this hell as a heaven-bound sinner. And that ain't right, but here comes the night, and all I have to say, I'm ready for whatever the morning brings. At the end of the day, walk with me, talk with me, learn with me, earn with me. Walk with me, talk with me, learn with me, earn with me. I see talk a higher plane. That's what I ordain. These prayers I send, please say amen as this day starts to end. Oh, at the end of the day, I welcome in the night. But it's okay, 'cause you are in my sight. I can feel the summer breeze and hear the birds flirt with the bees. I can understand everything they say because it is what it is, my friend. At the end of the day,